Welcome, everybody, to the Broken Campfire podcast, episode 100 variety show, which it may actually end up being episode 101. But the producer says it is. But we've done 100 episodes, and a month or two ago, Flask had this kooky idea that what if we who's lined it up and did like a variety show type thing for just for shits and giggles. These things are going to be mostly video game related, and the only things that aren't video game related are podcast related, so they're all relevant to the topics that we like to discuss. But I think we're gonna have a lot of fun tonight. We have 6-7 games. I probably shouldn't say that because who knows if I'm going to end up getting to the air at the end of
we
all
have
this.
games.
We have games.
We have X amount of games.
Most games will have a winner at the end. The winner will get a point. And at the end of the podcast, we'll have a crowning ceremony where we, the king of Broken Campfire, episode 100, I guess. The first 100 episodes. Who is the king?
Oof. I need that.
The Broken
So,
King.
hit us up, by the way, brokencampfire@gmail.com, or on the Twitter @brokencampfire. Check out our YouTube stuff. Flask has been doing a great job of cutting up our segments into fun little videos with gameplay.
Thank you.
youtube.com/brokencampfire. Without further ado, Flask, I think you had something you wanted to introduce to the hosts.
Yeah. So before we roll into the games, I have a very short audio clip that I wanted to play.
Oh no!
It's a quote from Vito.
Is this blackmail?
It is not blackmail, technically, because I don't want anything from you. But it is a quote from Vito from
It is
episode
exploitative.
5. It is. Yeah, that's correct. It's exploitative. It's a quote from Vito from episode 5 of this podcast, this very podcast. And I found it while digging through the sands of time one day. And I've held on to it dearly ever since because of the saga it foreshadows. But just, brace yourselves for Vito eating his mic a little bit, because remember, this was episode 5, so he didn't have a good mic yet. So just brace your ears.
All right, let's hear it.
Disco Elysium, I don't know much about this game. I know it just won some awards. I know you and John played it. Other than that, I'm like, man, I should probably check this out because it's getting a lot of hype. But you did say that there's a lot of reading, and I don't know if I really want to do that.
That's
And
all.
well,
That
Vito,
it?
did you?
That was random.
I thought it was gonna be about like something about us never making it to 100 episodes.
That's what I
Me
was
too.
expecting
Me too.
to.
No, no.
Yeah.
This was better.
No, I just wanted to dunk
Well, I
on
was right.
Vito.
It had a lot of reading, and fuck reading.
But
Did
you
you
beat
ever
it.
beat that
You
game? Did you beat that
beat it.
game?
I beat it, and I loved it. It was a great game.
You
So
beat that,
indeed
but
he
not
did.
Yakuza.
Hey,
That's
look,
what
this podcast, it's a journey for all of us.
Yeah.
And you just peered into the window of my journey of learning how to read.
Exactly. It was emblematic of one of the mighty sagas that was a through line through our entire 100 episodes so far.
the Vito learning
Yeah.
to read saga, or at least an arc
can't-
in the saga.
I
Yes.
can't wait for next season
start
when we're
of
all
it.
playing World of Warcraft.
Vito, don't even start.
Don't even start.
Don't even
Vito.
start. Don't even
All
start.
right. Without further ado, let's get into the show. Let's start with Flask's Retromag Recognizer. So Flask, I know the premise of the game, but I only read it once. Why don't you introduce it to everybody and post it in the chat so people can see it, and then we'll give people 5 minutes to prepare.
I've read every video game magazine ever made, so I don't see how I could lose.
Damn it. I didn't know that. I
don't
wouldn't
know
have
how
made
to
this game
read,
otherwise.
so I'm sure me and Vito will talk.
And Vito just learned recently, so my
That's
chances only
goddamn.
increase.
Oh, that was a good foreshadowing for this.
So yeah, I read old gaming magazines from time to time just for fun. I almost exclusively read issues from my gaming childhood, so stuff that I'm nostalgic for. And the game here is, as Andy said, called Retro Review Recognizer. I'll present an excerpt from a review in a retro gaming magazine and have you all try to guess what game the review is for.
Oh, I love this.
There's a
I've selected
YouTube
only
channel that does
well-known
this.
games. Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll have to find it and send it to you. He just reads old magazines. And he shows the pictures.
Oh, okay. Okay, but I thought you meant the game that I'm
Oh,
describing.
no, not your game. No, your game is it's your game.
That would be pretty coincidental.
It would be, yeah.
All
that's
right.
Um,
I said it wrong, by the way. We don't actually need prep time for this one, so we don't need 5 minutes. To
Oh,
prepare.
sure. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'll present an excerpt from a review in a gaming magazine. Have y'all try to guess what game the review is for. I've selected only well-known games, so you'd be familiar with them. No obscurities. But if you guys do get stuck, I may offer a hint.
So
And keep
Are
in
we
mind
get-
that all the games will be from a nostalgic time period for our group.
just to be super extra clear, are we
Yeah.
guessing the game title or the publication or both?
I will say the publication. I don't think that's important to guess,
Okay,
but
gotcha.
you're guessing the game title.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
And maybe even like if you want to specify it down to like what console or PC you think it's for, whatever, you know,
Okay. Okay.
or like when it's from, if you remember.
Sure. I got you.
And then I'll also post the excerpt I quote to the Discord as well, so you can read that as well.
Okay.
Examine it a little bit.
Are we buzzing in or something, or raising our hands politely?
I think
or
you guys can just talk
screaming
amongst
at you?
yourselves. just
Okay.
Yeah.
scream at me, basically. I mean,
Well, I don't want to
Talk it
reveal
through, I guess.
others what I think because I'm trying to win. I need to win this.
right. I don't really have like a setup for how you guys are supposed to play,
Okay,
other
that's
than
fine.
like maybe I don't know. Yeah, just talk about it. Everyone ready?
We're good.
I'm ready
Oh, I'm
to go.
fucking ready, bro.
Oh yeah,
My retro goggles on.
Easiest game of my life.
nostalgia goggles.
The the first excerpt is from Electronic Gaming Monthly.
Good
Quote.
mag. Good mag.
I know this one.
Quote. Oh God, why do I even try? Quote. Many of you will absolutely detest, like Controller Smash detest, game name. This mega titanium diamond hardcore game punishes even the passionate. Dilettante role players beware. Class and attribute decisions made casually at the outset will haunt you for weeks as you discover your character's hidden strengths and painful weaknesses. Battles are tediously difficult. Forget the hack and slash potion formula. Enemies are smart and fight dirty, and loot is frugally, even realistically, distributed. End quote.
So if we
I-
know this, do I just tell you?
Yeah. What is it? Greg?
Yeah.
It's Thief, right?
How could he know that?
Sorry, I was posting the quote. No, it's not Thief.
Oh,
Good
damn.
Is it Arx Fatalis? Let's throw it out.
It is not.
We didn't get a year. So, I mean, it sounds like Dark Souls to me, but
It's a
I have
retro
a
game.
guess.
yeah, that's why I was
don't-
saying retro, right? I mean, all right, Demon Souls. That's retro, right? It's PS3.
It is not Demon Souls or
I don't
Dark
believe
Souls.
Do we want to define retro? Is retro like pre PS3 era?
I took retro as Flash childhood retro.
Yeah, basically as long like when I was a minor, essentially. Everything
Okay.
from when I was a
so
minor.
think
so up to the
enemies-
PS3 360 era is potentially in play.
Yeah, about
Hmm.
there.
Can I say one more that I just jostled into my head because I played
Sure.
it and it sounds like
course.
this? It's the hit classic PlayStation 1 game, Darkstone. That fucking had all this shit and it sucked.
Oh, interesting. It's not that.
Fuck.
But that's
That
funny
was when
it
you
also-
first said it. That was what first came into my head.
Battles are tediously difficult.
The enemies are smart and fight dirty line is really throwing me for a loop because I have a guess, but that line's not jiving.
Right.
Um,
Because it has to be a game that had like, you know, some intelligent AI.
yeah,
kind of
right.
like-
And this is a retro game. A lot of games like didn't.
Is it? No, it can't be Ninja Gaiden. That would be weird.
It is not
Gaiden?
Ninja Gaiden.
An RPG.
I'm just gonna. My like only guess here is I'm just gonna say Morrowind. I don't think that's it, but that's
It is not Morrowind.
Is it a game that we certainly have played?
I actually don't know, but I've definitely played it, and I feel like someone here has definitely played it. It'd be odd if no one else had played it here. I can give a hint if you guys want a hint.
All right.
Yeah,
let's do it.
I'd like a hint.
I'll take a hint.
Do you think I should start, like, just as a rule with the year of this issue's publication?
Sure, that's an easy hint.
Yeah, I think that's
All
a
right.
good rule.
This is from a 2006 issue of EGL.
Oh, so it's
shit.
not
that-
very
Oblivion. Is it Oblivion?
It is Oblivion.
2006 gave it away
what?
because it's 360 launch title. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I said
to-
PS3, and you guys said that was
Yeah.
in retro.
Well, no, that's why we had a discussion, and Flash clarified.
I said
it's
as
while he
long
was a
as long
minor.
as it's within my minor time.
See, I
so
was.
it does
I'm trying to think of, like
include the 360
PlayStation 1
PS3.
games.
I was also in the PlayStation 1 age, but also I
too.
gotta
Now you
realize
know.
we're like all like.
I was
almost
the
30.
closest. I was the closest.
You
by
were
far.
very close. That's why I kind of said it
Um,
with a weird tone of voice. I was like, it's not
I
Morrowind.
didn't
I do
read
think
into
that's
that.
a rather radical review for Oblivion. Like,
Yeah,
I know,
right? I was
right?
gonna say, do we agree with this? Hell no.
No.
That was
right?
the
Not
that
at
was
all.
the beginning
Not
of the
at all.
end for game reviewing.
Mega
This was
Tekken
by-
Diamond Hardcore game. Like, come on, that's not Oblivion.
I played that. I was like freaking 11 years old when I played that. Maybe probably
Yeah.
older than that. Maybe 14. I don't know.
The easiest way to level up in Oblivion is to take damage. Like it, it's not a hard game.
Jennifer had a rough time. All right. Next up
That was cool.
is
That was a good one, yeah.
thank you.
The year gave it away for sure.
Okay. This is from an issue of GamePro. Quote, game names, cool visuals feature 2D characters that are identical to their previous fighting game incarnations, but it's the new eye-popping 3D backgrounds that steal the show. Meanwhile,
Oh,
the
man.
audio is a mismatched set of excellent sound effects and odd, smoky jazz music with vocals that don't really set a fighting mood.
Is it? Can you just? You'll
I need
pop
the
that
whole.
in the
I
chat real
yeah.
quick.
When you
I think
post
I
the
have
chat
it, but
thing,
just I want
might
to see
have
it.
it also.
I think we
I was
all
thinking
have
of
it.
like a fucking Sub-Zero game.
I mean, it sounds like Marvel
Dead
vs.
or
Capcom
Alive?
2.
I was gonna say it's. I was gonna say what John said. Sounds like Marvel vs. Capcom too.
It is Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Ooh, sorry,
I
you should have
thought-
said a little quicker.
Oh, does he get
Jazzy
the
gave
point
it
for that
away.
now? Oh, so
He
that's not
does.
right.
He said
Okay.
it first.
I guess
Fine.
I guess my brain read too much into previous fighting game incarnations, and I got lost trying to think of like fighting game characters who are transposed into a different genre,
Right.
not
I
not
need-
Right.
MVC2, which takes fighting game characters from like the
Wait.
Darksiders or whatever, Darkstalkers.
I took that, I guess, from the 3D battleground thing. I thought that was like with like Tekken and Dead or Alive, where you're able to move like
Right.
In
toward-
3D
towards
space,
the camera. Yeah, in
yes.
3D space.
Well, it
so
says
that
2D character. Oh, yeah.
2D characters in a 3D space.
I guess
3D
that's
battle.
fine, yeah. Right.
Well, it's because like
Right,
the
that's
backgrounds would
misleading.
pop out of you, like the little dark suit
Yeah.
stuff. I don't know, as
The
soon as I saw
smoky jazz
Jazzy,
music.
I saw
I wanna
that.
take you
something
for a
Jazzy
ride.
does take you for a ride. Yeah.
I
should've
figured
spoke
this
quicker. I
excerpt
near
would be the
immediately knew
easiest
that.
of these, just because you guys know MVC2. But I thought that, a couple of things you guys said might be like a little bit misleading enough.
All right, well, that was an early. I gave that one to John because it
Thank
was like
you,
a
Vito.
pity point.
sure.
Pity points.
This is from a
Whoa,
2000 issue
no,
of
no
GamePro.
pity points in this neck of the wood.
By the way, in that same issue of GamePro, I encountered a truly amazing couple of preview pages for Dinosaur Planet for the N64
Oh,
and
the,
Resident Evil
Star
Zero
Fox?
for the N64 and Eternal
the
Darkness for the
N64.
N64. Yeah. 3 games that were originally for the N64 that all ended up on the GameCube. Dinosaur Planet, which, yes, became Star Fox Adventures, Resident Evil 0, and Eternal Darkness.
That is
Settings Requiem.
awesome. That is really
Great
cool
games.
that you do this. That you're a big nerd and you do this.
I am a big nerd and I do this. All right. This is also from an issue of GamePro, this next one. Hold on.
We are all game pros.
We are game pros. So, quote, boasting muscular visuals and an ominously droning musical score, this one's got atmosphere coming out of every orifice. But despite a few well-placed jolts, it lacks the unmentionable damaging impact of more fright-fraught fare like Silent Hill 2. Then later in the review. But as boffo as its production values are, it still doesn't get past typical survival horror trappings like object arrangement puzzles, brain-dead dubbing, interminable backtracking, fussy controls, and camera angles that, while cinematically slick, get in the way of the gameplay.
All right, Doom 3.
It is not Doom 3.
Resident Evil.
Dino Crisis.
Resident Evil, bro. And it's which Resident
I
Evil is
just
it?
said that.
It's none of those you guys just said. Nope.
Dino
It's
Crisis.
Nope.
Damn.
Fear.
Nope.
Fear was not like Silent Hill too.
Condemned.
No.
Resident Evil 2.
It's not in the Resident Evil series, I'll just tell you that much.
Resident Evil
Thank
3.
Hang on.
Wait a second, let me check. No,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
afraid not.
I'm not really a spooky game guy. What are the game with the cameras?
Fatal Frame?
Fatal Frame?
No, it wouldn't be Fatal Frame, would it? No.
It is Fatal Frame.
Oh,
okay, so
I know. I said the
where
game
do we-
with the camera.
I'm not
I was
making
just
this
gonna
up,
say
but I
that.
did think Fatal Frame, and I
was just
didn't
going to say
anything.
that. We got to figure out. who
but you
gets the
didn't say the
point.
name.
I'm at 1 point from the first one. John was at 1 point from the last one. But who gets this point? Because John said the game with the camera, and then Greg said the title. How do we want to
I
do
think
this?
John and Greg should both get a point.
Okay. I'm fine
I'll
with that
take
answer.
it.
Oh, fine with that.
This was from a 2003 issue of GamePro for Fatal Frame.
Everybody keep track of your own points, by the way.
Shit.
I don't want to have to write anything down. Yeah, Vito, you good?
Yeah, I'm good for right now. Yeah.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no, I got it. There's a lot.
All right,
I got
all
lots
right.
to keep track of here, but I got it so far for me.
All right.
Me personally.
All right.
Next
all right.
one is from an issue of PSM.
That
Quote.
stands for PlayStation Magazine, everybody.
Right.
PlayStation
Although,
Monthly, actually.
on the I don't actually remember. Is it monthly?
I that was a total out of my ass guess.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it was, I think
But
it's
it
PlayStation
sounds
Man?
right.
Oh yeah,
PlayStation.
It was only
it-
ever
It,
PSM.
it might
For
actually be
Manly gamers?
PlayStation Magazine.
Yeah.
I typed in PSM and I got Professional Scrum Management, which is not professional
I don't
Scrum
think
Master.
that. Yeah,
that's
no.
it.
It is PlayStation Magazine.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
yeah, that's
cool.
what I thought.
No.
The PlayStation, the official magazine, I guess, is what it is known as now.
Mhm.
PTOM.
Which is well, there was an official PlayStation magazine, which was OPM.
You should mention whatever. You don't have to do this. I would like
What?
to know if each of these magazines is still around today. we go
Oh,
through.
probably most of them. I mean, I chose kind of like big names. PSM, I don't think is around anymore. GamePro, I think might also be dead. EGM might still be around. I'm not sure. I don't know.
All right.
Anyway, yeah, an issue of PSM. Quote,
Okay.
This is probably another attempt by Sony to make a mascot-style game. Too bad the mascot is not that interesting. Come on. He's
Sorry,
I'm not done with the quote yet.
I thought you were done. I got it though. Go on.
Come on, he's a dead guy. Anyway, this is an average title that most of you will not want to bother with. Not because it's terribly bad, but because it doesn't really bring anything new to the action-adventure genre.
Medieval.
Casper.
It is medieval. Right away.
The moment you said dead guy,
Yeah.
laser beamed into my
All right,
fucking
now
skull.
Flask.
Good, got it
Now
right
Flask.
away.
That could have been anyone's guess, but you knew that was going to Greg, right?
No, I figured it was either John or Greg or someone else.
I thought it was Vito. He said he had it.
Yeah, well, I heard mascot and I immediately thought Crash Bandicoot.
I
And
knew
then,
because I.
Yeah, but
and then they
it's a
said
failed
dead guy,
mascot.
and I was just like, bleh. Yeah, but I figured these are just like retrospectively bad takes.
Greg is
Bad
canonically
takes.
the medieval guy.
I love Medieval.
True.
Medieval is one of my favorite childhood games.
Yeah,
All right, Flask.
All right,
What do we got next?
that is from a
score
98 issue PSN.
Score wise, if I'm tracking, John and Greg, you guys are tied at 2.
Nice.
I'm at 1, and Vito is also figuring his score out still.
I'm figuring it
Alright.
out. I can do math.
Okay, this is from an issue of EGM.
That's Electronic Gaming Monthly, everybody.
No, it's not your key. Quote, it was like Aliens if Ripley had gone to LV-426 alone. The titular creatures were designed by Clive Barker, and director James Cameron was on a steady diet of Marilyn Manson videos.
Clive Barker's Jericho.
Doom 3.
It is not.
The Darkness?
What year is this?
Well, hang on. Let's we don't need a hint yet. Let's chill out for a second.
Well, hasn't he been saying the year of the magazine?
Oh, I
Will
only
be
did
in
that
it?
for the first one.
That's the hint.
No,
Oh.
I thought he said, yeah, it was like, this is a 2002 article of blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I thought we made it a rule for the year. All right, yeah, let me see this. Let me see the text.
Sorry,
here.
Discord literally wouldn't let me type for a minute. I don't know what the hell that was. What'd you guys guess so far?
The
So far, they
Darkness.
guessed Doom 3, The Darkness, and Andy jokingly said Clive Barker's Jericho.
Oh, it is none of those.
It was like Aliens if Ripley had gone to LV-426 alone. The titular creatures were designed by Clive Barker, and director James Cameron was on a steady diet of Marilyn Manson videos.
Alone in the Dark? No, that's not that. Never mind.
What games had aliens in them? Horror games.
Dead Space.
It is Dead Space 2.
Ah,
All right.
I'll give you that one because I
Alright.
didn't think it through how someone would guess a sequel. to
That's a
game.
weird review for Dead Space 2. What?
Yeah.
well, that's
Did you,
that's the
um,
angle I was going with. It's like this would be a weird review of Dead Space, but I'm gonna throw it out there because maybe.
I think I'm going too retro in my head.
Yeah, this one I
might-
didn't remember. I did
gotta
this one
remember,
that was
Vito, we're
after my
old.
minor rule.
That's the thing. I forget how old I am, but in my brain, like magazines are from like 3 decades ago. Like I haven't seen a magazine since. So I'm
Right,
just going
right.
way back.
Hey, everybody's tied up, right? We're all at 2, right? Everybody's
Are
at
you?
2.
Yeah. Close game.
Then I guess I have one more.
Oh boy,
Oh shit.
Vito can't get this one. Otherwise, we're gonna have
There's
a 3-way
nothing-
tie.
Oh, okay.
You have more ready just in case we have a tie, right?
Oh shit. Quick, it's like rustling
this
through
is-
papers on
Well,
my
I was
desk.
gonna say if this is actually your last one, maybe Vito, I'm sorry, but we have to ask you not to participate because this has to be a tiebreaker round.
That's
you
that's
can't
fine.
win
It's
anyway.
tiebreaker round. Just to be clear though, I do know the answer.
Oh.
You can. How about you can
Uh,
post the answer in spoiler text so you can play along.
Okay.
Okay. This is from an issue of PSM. Quote.
That's PlayStation Magazine, everyone.
Thank
Oh
you. I was
yeah,
about to say
Greg,
that.
you're right.
Hey, good one, Greg.
Quote, the storyline is entertaining and contains more than one surprising plot twist. Our only real complaint about the game is that, although the quality of the voice acting is better than any other game we've played, some of the dialogue still sounds a bit cheesy and long. Overall, however, this is about as close to perfect a game can get.
Elder Scrolls V Skyrim.
No.
Night Shield Republic.
No.
Can I see the thing?
I posted it.
Storyline,
Did you?
narrative.
Oh, my bad.
Final Fantasy 7.
Nope.
Final Fantasy
You guys just
10.
throwing out perfect games here.
Kingdom Hearts.
Nope.
That's not perfect. Never mind. What am I talking about?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a fucking David Cage game from that era. Fahrenheit 451. whatever it's called. You know,
No,
Indigo,
right.
Indigo Prophecy. That was the American.
I don't think it's
title.
going to be one of those because it says
It
it's
is
as
not.
close to perfect as the game can get.
Those games sucked,
I
and
know
could
those
go
games
on a
suck. I'm
40-minute
just saying.
rant for that.
These have been some weird reviews.
Right,
I'm
Vito
not
said,
saying
it could be
David Cage
bad
makes
takes.
good games.
They could be bad takes.
Grand Theft Auto 4.
No.
What was the year? Are you giving years? I'm
He is not giving years. He's giving
I will
years the
hint
hint.
that
If
you guys
Okay.
want it.
I thought you had
Or
said
do you?
earlier it was a rule. That's fine. Okay.
no, are you lost? He said that only for the first one when we couldn't get it.
I think he did read another one.
Okay,
I've said
yeah,
them
and
afterwards
on like the
every
second
time.
and third one, or second or third one, he said 2003 or something. Like
I
that.
said it after you guys guessed the correct answer.
Oh,
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Forget me. I'm not in this.
Yeah,
Okay,
what the
close to
fuck?
perfect a game can get. Quality of voice acting. Okay, so
Red Dead
it's
Redemption.
to focus on storyline.
It is not RDR.
Focus on storyline. Narrative heavy game.
Resident Evil 4, the
No.
perfect game.
No, that's
But
a
yes, that is a
gameplay
perfect
game.
game.
The Walking Dead.
No.
I think that would be too late anyway. It's like 2012.
Well, if it's
Right.
perfect game, it's probably like Yakuza, right?
No,
With
Flash.
its
No.
corny,
Oh,
with cheesy action or cheesy and long.
The quality of the voice acting is better than any other game we played. Some of the dialogue still sounds a bit cheesy and long. Overall, about as close to perfect as a game can get.
what do I feel like this is not going to be a
Well, it's a
perfect game.
PlayStation game, right? So we know that.
It's from PSM
Killzone?
magazine. No.
The Last of Us.
No.
Oh, God of
Oh.
War.
Nope.
Guessing all the PlayStation
Twisted Metal.
hits.
I'm just gonna
Nope.
Dino Crisis.
Oh, yeah. No.
Resistance.
Nope.
1, 2, or 3. Ratchet and Clank series.
Nope.
Oddworld.
Nope.
Oh fuck, dude! I thought those were great.
Legend
games.
Legend of Dragoon.
Nope.
Radiata History.
No.
Shit. What? the
So
fuck
we get
was
in
that game?
3.
Dude,
Nope.
what are you saying? Games that don't
Right?
even
It's
exist.
not even. Yeah, they're just making up words.
Golden Sun or whatever the hell that game's called.
Oh,
That's
It's
not a
Nintendo
PlayStation game. Fake
From a
gamer.
quality of voice
Fake
acting,
gamer.
people. Think
Yeah,
voice acting.
Every
hold
game
on.
I've said has voice acting.
Yeah, every game has voice acting, Vito, and all these reviews kind of suck.
What was the
So,
game with the
they could be any
superheroes?
perfect Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
No.
There you go.
The-
Injustice.
Stop
Nope.
it. The unlicensed
Minecraft.
superheroes. The guy had like electricity powers. PlayStation
Infamous.
game. Infamous.
No.
Damn.
Oh, dude, that was a good choice. I think those games are good.
That was what I was trying to think
I
of when I
heard.
said Injustice.
Uncharted.
Nope.
Oh,
I
damn,
bet
bro.
I thought that was it.
Yeah,
I,
I would-
we
I
name
would've
every
bet money on that.
PlayStation game ever. Tomba? Is it Tomba?
Jack
no,
and
it is not Tomba.
Tack and the Power of Juju.
Unfortunately, not.
I think we've
you guys
named
need
every
a-
PlayStation
need a
game ever
hint.
made. So
All right. Well, let's take a hint.
All right, let's
get
take
a
it.
hint.
Let's
a
take
year?
a year. Let's take a year.
Okay. This is from a 1998 issue
Oh,
of
Jesus
PSM.
motherfucker!
Christ.
PlayStation 1. PlayStation 1.
1998.
Final Fantasy 9.
Nope.
Final Fantasy 8.
Nope.
Final Fantasy
It
7.
is not from the Final Fantasy
voice
series.
acting in Final Fantasy. I think 10 is the first one, right?
Look, man, I just
Yeah, it was,
I'm just
it was the
trying-
first one.
SmackDown versus Raw 2008.
Nope.
Spyro.
No, wait.
Spyro the Dragon.
It is not
Metal
Spyro.
Gear Solid 2.
Oh
No.
Metal Gear
Metal
Solid
Gear
1.
Solid 1.
Yes.
Oh,
Please check the chat, everyone.
Vito got it. That's my reason
Vito
I said
did
Metal Gear
get it
Solid 2.
first.
Did you click it? Oh, that's not fair. That's my point.
Well, I didn't get it right. Somebody else got it. I said the first
That's-
one.
I think
I guess
said
I
it
did
before
put him on the
Greg,
track.
but-
Me and Andy said it.
I put him
Who
on the
said
right
it
track.
first?
You're right.
I think we
Yeah,
said it at the
to my
same
ears,
time.
you guys said it exactly the same time in some kind of cosmic
Cheesy.
coincidence.
Cheesy and long
Yeah, you're
voice
right.
acting. Totally, yeah, that's accurate.
Snake, do you think love
Close
can
to
develop
close to a perfect game.
even on the
I mean,
battlefield?
The cheesy long dialogue is extra points for the game. So this writer is a little silly. But
Yeah, like I said, whoever writes these, good thing these magazines don't exist anymore.
I'm glad they're dead.
But maybe if this was Metal Gear Solid 1, right? If this was the
Yes.
first game in the series and you didn't, maybe people didn't quite catch on to the shtick of MGS.
Right, they weren't like into Kojima yet, because that was like his breakthrough
then
game.
I could totally see someone writing like, yeah, the dialogue is fucking super corny and cheesy.
I mean, you say that, but at the same time, the next breath they say it's about as close to perfect as a game can get. I mean, it sounds like it's hard to, they love the game.
Right. Yes.
All right.
So I don't know what to do. I guess
I think
I never beat that game.
I think me and Greg both walk away with a point, right? I mean,
I guess you guys just both walk away, yeah, with a point.
all right. I can't believe that John tried to cheat for the win.
I was just interested in what Vito was saying. Well, if he was yelling him out, he would have said Metal Gear Solid. He would have been wrong.
Hold
And then
on.
both of you would have
Well, no,
said Metal Gear Solid 2.
No,
I
he
just
was right.
looked through Vito's spoiled things. This is a PSM, which Flash said. Why would you think Kirby, Vito?
Well, I think he might have
don't
put
know.
that before Flash.
That was
even-
before
Oh.
it even.
Yeah, he was just memeing. Vito,
I mean, I
did
guess he
you
did read
say
it out
Heavy
first,
Rain
but-
before I
Yeah,
said
but he read
David
it out
Cage?
first.
Yeah, I said that like near immediately as soon as he wrote the thing, I think.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I got to David Cage.
I don't know. I was just thinking of a story-based game.
Yeah, I
with
agree.
Voice acting that might
Same.
be a little.
I would have
cheesy.
never thought.
Well,
of
well,
the
that's why I
Cage game
guess-
when it said closest to perfect.
That's why I said Indigo Prophecy. Yeah, but Greg, those games have the weird fans, man. Like some people just love his
Yeah,
shit.
brain dead fans. You heard it here first. If you play those games and you like them, weirdo, freak.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for playing. It was a fun game, Flash. Thank you for hosting that for us, Greg.
Yeah, that was a good one. Well, thought out.
Congratulations on your
Good
point.
game. Andy, congratulations on your point as well.
Oh, thank you.
That makes us the winners, right?
It makes us the winners. All right.
Wow.
Get
Well,
fucked, Vito.
let's start clearing the stage again, ready for the next act.
You guys want me to talk about one of my greatest games of all time, World of Warcraft?
What's
Because
that?
I'm
Of
gonna.
course.
Everybody, guess what they did yesterday? They announced World of Warcraft is going to be available on or before December 31st of this year.
Wait, what does that mean?
Ever-
World of Warcraft is going to be available?
World of Warcraft, the next expansion, World of Warcraft
Oh.
Dragonflight, is going to be
Okay.
available before the end of this year.
I'm sure it's a
Which is
free
awesome.
expansion, right?
Well, I'll get into that. But first, we got to talk about how World of Warcraft, this new expansion is supposed to come out in, I'm sorry, not 6 months, 5 months, because we're basically at the end of June. It's not even in the alpha yet. So basically, I think World of Warcraft is dead, everybody. Yep. I'm just saying it here first. I think it's over. I think we got to cut the cable. They want to pump out this fucking expansion in 5 months without an alpha, without betas. Dude, this is gonna be a mess. And when they do alphas, how are they gonna have time to fix everything? Oh, they're not. Just like they did with Shadowlands. I think Shadowlands had oh man, I couldn't find the chart, but I think it had like 9 months of testing, or like 9 to like a year of testing. This is crazy, guys. This shit's
So-
crazy.
They haven't already been working on it, you're saying?
They said they've been working on it, but what it is so they with Shadowlands, they really didn't test their shit.
They're fucking lying.
And
is
a
what
lot
I'm
of a lot of raid bosses and like other things, like they needed to get fixed, and Blizzard did not care. They were like,
Oh.
we know best. You don't need to worry about that. And then they ended up fixing it because everyone was like, yo, this shit sucks, dude. Now, to another part, which Andy brought up, this expansion is priced at $49.99 for the base version of the game, which is fine. That's how much every World of Warcraft expansion is. They had a ton of shit in the game, so I'm alright with that. Then they have the Heroic Edition, which gives you like a flying mount and like a pet and a level 60 character boost. Or yeah, $70 for that, which is the Heroic Edition. And then they have the $90 Epic Edition, everybody. that gives you a fancy little helmet. It gives you all that stuff I
Sick.
said before, and it gives you 5 pairs of wings and 30 days of game time.
Wait, who needs 5?
Well, you get 5
to
pairs
swap
of wings.
them out.
They're all the same wings, but they just come in 5 different colors for like the Dragonflights, which are green, black, blue, red, and bronze, I think.
I cannot.
Dude, they one more. They also have a physical collector's edition, which is for $130. Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy, right?
A lot of moolah.
And they want you to pre-order. They started pre-ordering, and I played World of Warcraft yesterday because there's an event going on, and I saw like 30 people with this mount. How, dude? How could you buy this game when Shadowlands sucked so bad and they fucked that up so bad, dude? How? How can
Did
you
they
trust
make
these
whale
people?
noises?
Yeah.
How can you trust these people?
Just buy
Well,
it, dude.
dude,
And then
you
with
do-
all that, the bombshell that's going on with Diablo Immortal, which, all right, those are 2 different games, whatever. But dude, it's Blizzard. Come on, bro.
Buy it.
And I'm pretty sure in one of my recent podcasts, or one of the podcasts earlier, when Dragonflight got announced, like, yo, this looks awesome, which it looks
Yeah, you
great.
did.
It looks awesome. And I thought it was going to be, dude, with 5 months of testing, that's if the fucking alpha is released next month.
dude.
5 months of testing, dude. That is not happening. No
Right.
way. If it does, I don't know what I'll do, dude.
Just
I'll be
buy it.
amazed.
They'll just release it
I'll
in a
buy it.
broken
Oh, I'm
state.
gonna buy it, but I'm not pre-ordering it right away
Alright.
until I find out. I love World of Warcraft, dude. I'm not buying no fucking
I'm gonna call it
$100
now.
edition.
I'm gonna call it now. My 1,000 high up look down on the little peasants playing World of Warcraft. Where I see this going, this is literally Blizzard signaling that they're finished with World of Warcraft and they're gonna just do a series of pump and dumps until the game is dead. But
Right, just milking it for all it's worth.
yeah, I mean,
I
What's
think
remaining?
I
Like-
don't want to
like-
say it
like-
because
like-
I don't want to be negative about my literally one of my favorite games of all time. But dude, come on now. This is straight crazy. How could you do this? How can you pump out a game in 5 months without fucking any testing at all? What if there's like crazy, like, all right, let's say for like raid and dungeons, for example. What if there's like crazy, just like issues with the game, like bugs and all that? That'll get
Game-breaking
fixed,
bugs.
whatever. But like, yeah, like, what about like
loot
what's the
balancing.
word I'm looking for? Loop balancing. Thank you. What about
Yeah.
balancing?
Yeah,
Dude, that takes a long time. Like, they were still fixing their recent raid, the Sepulchre of the first ones. They were fucking fixing that for months after it was released. They had to take one of the bosses, and I think they cut his damage down by like 75%, which is crazy, dude. This shit ain't gonna be done. I don't think so. I'm just putting that here. Hopefully, when I'm done, I know I'm gonna say this, but when this expansion comes out and I play it, I'll probably be like, "Oh, dude, this is so cool! I love this." And then 2 months later, I'm like, "Dude, this sucks. What the fuck?"
So
gotta be
basically
better than
saying,
the Poison
yes,
Grade.
I am brain damaged.
No, I can't be better than Poison, Andy. That's not happening. I just have Stockholm syndrome for this game, and Blizzard will continuously fuck me until it's done. That's it.
Well-
That's WoW. I don't
well,
know.
you know,
Good
people
lord.
people pay like $15 a month to play WoW, while I pay
Yeah.
$10 a month for Microsoft's Xbox Game Pass for PC. We just live different.
Yeah, I guess. Hopefully, you know what I'd really like? I hope next year when they fucking buy it, I think their deal goes through July 30th, maybe. I hope they fucking just give, if you have Game Pass, you get a subscription to WoW. I really hope
That'd
they
be
do that.
fucking
That'd be so nice.
ridiculous.
Because, man, I only buy like once a month every so often, but dude, Jesus Christ.
I
That
don't think that
game,
would be fiscally responsible for Blizzard.
yeah, well, we know they don't really care about anybody, so.
I mean, for themselves.
No, they don't even care about their own employees. It's all about the moolah, baby.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Vito. You're going to be presenting. I gave you the title "My Friends Are In Jeopardy," but it's just Jeopardy.
It's just
All right. So, Vito, why don't you run down the rules just very briefly for the audience?
So we're playing Jeopardy. I'm a amateur Jeopardy watcher, so I don't know all the fucking detailed rules, but if it's your turn, you're gonna pick a question off the board at any dollar amount, which are on the left side, and sorry, you're gonna pick a category at any dollar amount, and then I'll read off the question, and then you guys are gonna buzz in, and the first person to buzz in, you'll have to answer the question. You have 5 seconds to answer that, and you have to answer in the form of a question. So you say, what is Call of Duty? Who is Master Chief? You don't have to be grammatically correct. Just make sure you answer in the form of a question or you won't score. If you get the question correct, you get that many points. If you get it wrong, you lose that many points. And if you get it right, you get to pick the next category. There are 2 daily doubles on the board. So if you reveal a daily double, you get to make a wager in units of 200. Once you wager, the question's revealed and only you get to answer it, and you either lose or gain the points that you wagered. We're just doing Jeopardy is usually 2 rounds. We're just doing 1 round of questions, and there will be what's called Final Jeopardy, which is I'll give you a category. You're making a wager based on that. You could wager any amount of points that you already have, and then 1 question will be revealed. Will be revealed, and everyone's going to submit an answer secretly. So that's kind of like your last chance to get a leg up and win the game.
All right.
I created pretty much most of these questions. Some I had, some internet help with, but pretty much all these are mine. And I think for the most part, they're pretty easy. Mostly.
What are our categories, Vito?
These are the categories. We've got 2000s city roamers, same day releases, family trees, playing with portmanteaus, ages of video, and obscure characters.
Potables.
To start, I'm picking a random contestant using a random number generator. And our first contestant is going to be Flask. So you can choose any category at any price.
All right. I have never really watched Jeopardy. I kind of know the rules, and I was refreshed with Vito explaining them.
I'll help you along the way.
Okay. So what's a good first move?
Generally, the more expensive it is, the harder question it is.
More difficult the question, right?
And when we pick a category for the first time, Vito, if there's a specific format of the answer, you should say what you're expecting.
Oh, like what is or who is, that kind of thing.
Right. So just really quick on the categories, same day releases. I'm expecting. These are 2 games that were released on the same day. So you'll need to answer with both those video game titles.
Okay.
How would you
exact
do that?
title.
Would you be like, what is this and this?
Yeah.
Or what are you?
What are you? Right.
And what else? Portmanteaus. How do you say that, Andy? Portmanteau?
Portmanteau,
What is
yeah.
that?
Portmanteau, the way a portmanteau is basically like a mashing 2 words together. I think as you play the category, it will start to make sense. But what I'm expecting is a portmanteau of 2 video game titles. And the rest, I won't explain. You guys will just figure out as we go.
All right. Then I'll start with obscure characters for 400.
For 400, okay.
I will unlock the buzzer when I finish hearing Vito speaking.
Fat Angus. And you're gonna name the video game that this character is from.
Fuck.
These are obscure characters. You just need to name the video game. Fat Angus.
I got nothing.
I got nothing either, man.
I think that's it then. I think that's. So this is from Disco
I
Elysium.
buzzed in.
Oh, Flask. What do you
Oh,
have?
okay.
Who's Fat Angus in this?
No, he already said it.
Yeah,
Well-
I think it was a little late.
It was a little late. It was.
I did buzz in before Vito said the answer.
He did.
Just
he
no one
did,
said
yeah.
anything.
I heard the buzz.
Were you
I
gonna
thought
say
that was a
Disco
timer
Elysium?
ending. Were you gonna say
What were
Disco
you gonna
Elysium?
say?
No.
Okay,
Okay.
so it doesn't matter. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's,
No.
that's one of the Hardy crew. Fat Angus.
Wow, okay. Didn't remember that at all.
Yeah.
Well,
Now I remember.
he's never called. Well, he's never called Fat Angus. He is a fat man, and the fact that he's fat is part of his character. But his name is Angus.
Oh.
the guy you almost give a heart attack to, right?
So Flash loses 400 points, right?
Yeah, he's a negative 400.
All right.
So I guess I'll just go random again because Flash didn't win the category. I don't know how that works in actual Jeopardy. So this is going to John.
We will do 2,000 shitty roamers for 200.
Okay. This 2004 open world sequel is narrated by Bruce Campbell.
Greg.
Spider-Man 2.
Yes.
Hello?
Fucker.
Yes.
God.
Spider-Man 2, 2004. Correct.
Like
So Greg, you get to pick.
Nice.
Greg
you get
just
to pick the
buzzed
next-
in quicker.
He did,
Yeah.
yeah. No, you
Yeah,
guys both
yeah,
buzzed
yeah,
in
that answer
almost
was-
at the same time, but the buzz site ranks it. So I saw that that Greg did just before John. It was almost exactly the same time though.
Sorry, John.
So Greg, you get to pick the next category.
I'd like to go with obscure characters for 1,000, Vito.
You're
For
fucked, dude.
1,000. You're crazy. All right. We've got Joseph Frost.
Flask.
Fuck. Fallout New Vegas?
Incorrect.
Oh, man.
Give 5 more seconds.
Does Flask lose 1,000 points? No, because he didn't pick. Yes or no? Yes,
Well, he
right?
buzzed in. He buzzed.
Yeah, I think he does.
Yeah.
I think he loses 1,000 points. That's Joseph Frost is one of the STARS members that gets killed in the beginning of Resident Evil.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah. He's the dude that gets eaten by the crows.
That was a good one. Hey, it's a 1,000
Yeah,
point
that's
question.
crazy.
It's a 1,000 point question.
Not like a Batman villain to me, but I knew it was.
That's who I
obscure
thought. I was like,
characters.
oh, man, maybe it's like.
Obscure
That's what
1,000.
that one dude is.
And if any listeners are listening and like saying like that's not Jeopardy rules, well, that's just how it is because I don't know all the rules of Jeopardy.
Where's your Jeopardy game, bud?
yeah? Where's your
Yeah,
game?
where's your Jeopardy? Yeah. All right, who's
right,
next?
let's
Joseph
go to
Frost
Greg.
happens to be the guy I
Then,
always forget the name of.
Let's go with obscure characters 200.
All right, we've got Mila.
All right, what the fuck? That's just like a name.
Yeah, that's what these all are.
Yeah, like
actually,
Fat
yeah.
Angus and Joseph Frost were like specific. Like you put like John down there, like there's a lot of Johns.
You're right. You're right.
I don't know Milo. I don't know Milo from Mila.
All right, I'll give it 5 seconds.
Milo, more like Milo.
I think that's it.
That's Mila from Hollow Knight.
Oh,
It's,
I would know
the
that.
little
They're
mining
bugs.
bug.
They don't have names. They're fucking bugs.
Got a bug.
Guess we know who the bug sympathizer is here.
Nobody guessed.
Yeah,
Nobody
what the
lost
fuck?
points.
John, pick the next category.
All right, we're gonna go 2,000 city roamers for 400.
Okay. This open world action adventure game was a big change of pace for the developer after their Sly Cooper series of stealth platformers. John.
John.
We talked about this. This superhero game, Infamous.
Correct. That's infamous.
Damn.
Fuck yeah.
That because you got that right, you can pick the next category.
All right, we will do same day releases for 200.
March 2020 saw the release of this demonic FPS as well as this social simulation game featuring anthropomorphic animals. And we need 2 names, 2 video game
Ooh,
names.
all right. John.
Animal Crossing and Doom specifically Doom Eternal, right?
Yes.
He didn't do it in the question. He didn't do it in the question.
Fuck, I didn't. He's
Oh,
right.
You
He
did
got
not
me.
answer the question. I'm sorry.
He's
Buzzer's
got me.
open.
Nightmare, kill him.
And clear
Well-
the buzzers.
So John lost 200 points.
We could clear the buzzers.
I mean,
Someone
I
else can
answered
buzz
it
in.
right.
Well, hang on. We don't need to clear the buzzers. I had a Flask is next then.
Okay. So can I answer it then?
Yes.
Okay. What is Animal Crossing New Horizons and Doom Eternal?
Correct. Animal Crossing New Horizons, Doom Eternal, March 2020.
I knew that
Oh,
was going
Flash.
to be on there.
Pick the next category.
That's why it's the 200.
Yeah.
Bullshit. I fucking hate this.
Ages of
All right,
video.
hold on, let me
for
ask real
200.
quick.
Okay.
Just to clarify rules real quick.
Yeah.
You know, so this thing says locked. In the spirit of the game, are we allowed to click as fast as possible
Yes. Yeah.
until it's unlocked? Because like in
Abs-
Jeopardy, you know, they're not allowed to like just slam on the button until like.
No, they are. And
Oh,
they
really?
do.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
they
All
do.
right.
You could go ahead and slam on it, you know. But if you don't know the answer,
Right. Well, yeah, you're gonna
screw
get. Yeah,
yourself.
you're gonna get look foolish. Okay,
Yeah.
just making sure.
So
You lose,
So
you
Flash,
lose
did you
points if
say-
you buzz in and get it wrong. So like you can't just
Right.
keep doing that. Yeah.
you said ages of video for 200.
For 200, yeah.
All right. id FPS set in the post-apocalyptic future from the developer id.
John.
This is Rage.
Correct. Rage.
Um,
Nice.
Thank you,
Each of
Breaking
these
Bad.
each of these games have
Did he answer that
age
question?
in the
Uh,
name.
I didn't.
did.
Fuck. I'm so stupid.
No, I think he said
Oh.
what is.
I
that-
actually do not know. I may have.
Is
or
your
may
is
not
your
have.
is your John or Vito, is your answer board wrong?
My brain messed up? Yeah.
You cut out
because-
Andy. Say again.
Is your answer board wrong? Because it's not the answer you have for that question.
Didn't they make Rage? That's them, right?
I thought
yeah,
so.
the answer board is wrong, but I knew it. I
Okay.
was
Okay.
on it, I guess. Yeah.
But John lost 200 points for not answering the former question. Greg, what do you have?
What is Rage, Vito?
It's so foolish. Just why Jeopardy's fucking dumb.
I feel so bad because I'm not even catching it either. But
Man, we have to
I'm
check
that
the.
nerd
I did
guy.
state those are the rules.
That isn't a question, bud.
Yeah, I guess that's it. So Greg gets it. It's Rage. It's a game where you throw the
Whatever. Greg's gonna
boomerang.
pick another $1,000 question and fucking score up. I don't care.
All right, Greg, what do you got? Greg, what's next?
What do you got, Greg?
I like playing with portmanteaus for 1,000.
All right.
The buzzer is not locked, by the way.
It is not locked.
Hat
okay.
Kid's journey to return to her home world is interrupted by a temporal war with creatures who have the ability to disrupt history. One more time. Hat Kid's journey to return to her home world is interrupted by a temporal war with creatures who have the ability to disrupt history. I massacred that.
Greg.
What is the form of this question again?
What is a hat in time?
Incorrect. These are portmanteaus. So these are a combination of these are gonna be the combination of two video game names.
Wait, what? I guess you explained that, but I don't get that still. So I'll just let.
I think after a few you'll
once
get
it's
it.
get, I'll get it. Yeah.
It's probably why I wouldn't have started with the $1,000 question.
Wow, I just saw Hat Kid, and I'm pretty sure I'm the only human that's ever played that game.
Well, I know about Hat in Time, but I don't know what.
I
It
don't
would
know
be
the
a
second part of it.
portmanteau
I'm
with-
trying to figure that out.
I'll give you 5 seconds.
Oh, wait a
Give me
minute.
5 seconds. Hold on. My brain is.
Greg,
working
you can
over- I
buzz
have
in
it in my
again.
head.
I'm pretty sure you can buzz in
Oh,
again.
yeah. No, you definitely can't
That's
go
it.
again.
You
Yeah,
can't
I
go
can't go
again.
again.
All right. The answer to that would have been
Can I guess what it is real quick? I won't get points.
yeah,
was
sure.
was it Time Splitters?
That's it.
So what? So hang on,
Answer-
what would be
Splitters.
what would be a portmanteau between those two?
A hat and time splitters.
That's the
Correct.
answer.
That would have been the answer. Yeah.
I had the stupid bald guy with his goggles in my head, and I could not think of the
Dude,
name of the game.
he's such a great character.
Yeah, but that's it, Greg. So you're just mixing two different things, so like a
all right,
hat
now I
and,
get
and then
it. A
time
hat and-
splitters.
A hat and time splitters. And that would have been a
thought you were
hint.
Share the
referencing-
word time.
And that's a
I
hint
thought
to
you were
figure out the
referencing
second
the
part
Italian
too.
mafia that comes and fucks all her hack kid shit up. I thought you were saying they were
Mafia Town.
temporal war creatures.
Well, no.
All right, so then now we know the how that category works. So
Gotcha.
Flask hasn't picked a
All right.
category in a while.
Flask, what do you want?
I guess playing with portmanteaus for 200 to see what an easy one of those is.
Cowards.
Arthur Morgan must stealthily repair generators in this online survival horror game.
All right, Flask, what do you got?
Red Dead by Daylight.
Correct.
Incorrect. Incorrect. I
What?
don't believe that was a
Red
formal
Dead by
question.
Daylight 2?
I don't believe that
Oh,
was a formal
God
question.
damn it.
Stupid ass rules.
This is terrible. I'm sorry, guys.
Greg, what do you got?
Greg, what do you got?
What is Red Dead by Daylight?
Wow, you are a genius. And
I know,
you are
everybody. I know.
incredible.
It's
It
almost
doesn't
like
feel
I heard
good.
the rules. It's crazy.
All right, Greg, pick the next category.
I guess I'll go 2,000 city roamers for 1,000 Vito. Oh, excuse me, Jesus.
For 1,000.
For 1,000.
This 2005 sequel by Radical Entertainment has you smashing the city as the titular gamma-radiated hero.
John.
What is Hulk Ultimate Destruction?
Correct, John, and you answered in the
Hell,
form of a question
Fuck
like
yeah.
a good boy.
Fuck yeah, John.
We're learning.
Wait, what is that a sequel to?
To Hulk. The first
No,
game was called Hulk.
right? The Hulk 2003 is a tie-in to the movie.
That's the Incredible Hulk. The first game I think is called Hulk.
No, I know. There's a game called Hulk that is done in like a cel-shaded style, and that's a tie-in to the movie. Whereas the Hulk Ultimate Destruction, I believe, is its own thing based on the comic books. This is not. I'm not like refusing or refuting the answer. It has nothing to do with the answer. I'm just saying.
Judges-
Make you look. This is just to make you
No.
look. silly,
It has
Vito.
nothing to do with the game. I don't think it's a sequel to Hulk
We'll
2003.
wait for
Negative
an
1,000
answer
points
from-
for Flask.
No, from Vito.
John gets the points, obviously, but we'll wait for an answer from my judges on
Negative
whether or
1,000
not
for
he's
Vito. It's okay.
correct.
While it is not, I think Flask is correct. It is not in any way a narrative sequel. It was the next Hulk game made 2 years after that Hulk
Right.
game by the same developers.
I
So
do know
think-
that. Okay.
I think it's. I think in
Okay.
spirit. I know you weren't trying to disqualify the question. I'm just saying. I think
No.
that it stands. Though you are correct.
I
The
guess-
sequel is maybe an improper word, an inaccurate word
Yeah.
to describe this game.
John, pick next category.
I will do family trees for 200.
Buzzer not locked.
The son of Kratos in God of War.
Greg.
Who is Atreus?
Correct.
You know, it's really funny. After I buzzed in, I was like, I don't remember. I just called him boy. I don't remember what it was.
It's just boy.
All right, what do we got?
This is actually funny. Just a little side thing to this. I was up till like 3 a.m. yesterday, looking at watching all the cutscenes for God of War 1, 2, and 3.
Nice.
Oh, that is interesting.
What do we got next, Greg?
What we got next, Greg? Category.
Family trees for 400, Vito.
Son of Michael DeSanta in Grand Theft Auto 5.
Greg.
Who is Mike? No, his name. Fuck. Who is Michael?
Incorrect.
Incorrect.
Fuck.
Flask.
Why don't I remember that fucking idiot's name?
Flask.
Running out of time, Flask?
Who is Jack?
Incorrect.
Incorrect. That's
man.
that's Arthur's son, not Michael's son.
That's actually John Marston's son, Andy.
Oh yeah, you're right. My bad.
Incorrect. Anybody else? All right.
What's his
It's
fuck's his name?
the answer is Jimmy.
Jimmy.
His name's
I
Jimmy.
thought it was Jimmy, but I wasn't
I knew
too
it was a
confident.
J. I think I was thinking of Jack DeSanta, who's the voice actor of Sokka from Last Airbender. Avatar: The Last
Oh
Airbender.
right, of course, yeah.
Greg, why don't you pick a category?
Let's do same day releases for 400. That one's pretty empty.
November 8th, 2014, the release of this BioWare fantasy RPG and this open world FPS set in the fictional Himalayan country of Kyrat.
Flask.
What is Dragon Age Inquisition and Far Cry 4?
Correct.
Oh, he's
Correct?
climbing
Oh,
back
thank
up.
God.
He's climbing back up.
Was that actually correct?
That was correct.
Was it?
Correct.
I had the second one. I thought the first one was not Bioshock. Jesus, Mass Effect Andromeda.
I was thinking something Mass Effect too.
Mass Effect Andromeda was like 2018, right?
Was it? I don't really remember when Andromeda came out.
Wait,
I
why
thought
did-
it was like 14?
Surely my score can't still be negative 1400, right?
It was 1800 before. You went from 1400
What?
to 1800, then back to 1400. Yeah, because you got the
Yeah, fucked on
Michael
that Joseph Frost
DeSanta.
question.
You got the Michael DeSanta question wrong.
Oh, right. Okay. Sorry, I forgot that one.
I'm not even 100% sure if you lose points on questions. Whatever. In my
I'm
game,
pretty sure you do.
I think you do.
People have
and
negative
just-
Jeopardy.
Just for the listeners out there, we got Greg at negative 600, John at 1,000 positive, Flask at negative 1,400.
I'd have.
You miss every shot you don't take.
Don't worry,
and you
there's
get negative points
there's
for
an
the missed
absolute
shots.
value spinner out there that'll turn your score into the absolute value of your score.
Psych. Flask, pick the next category.
I'm gonna go same day releases for 600.
November 10th, 2015, the second game in this long-standing action-adventure franchise's Survivor trilogy, and the fourth game in this post-nuclear war RPG.
Okay.
Flask.
What is Tomb Raider or Rise of the Tomb Raider and Fallout 4?
Correct.
Actually, incorrect. The proper syntax would have been what are.
That's fine. Grammar doesn't matter. But yeah,
I'm kidding.
you lose
No,
points for being
Fuck
degenerate.
you.
I don't know.
I just wanted to keep Flask down.
Yeah.
All right, Flask, you get to pick another.
This game has shooken me.
Oh, hang on. Let's pause because Greg is BRB. Just because
sure.
we can easily stop.
Well, as long as you don't answer, you won't lose any points.
Right. I'm just the negative points thing was like a factor that messed up with my brain, and now my brain is messed up with.
Hey, I mean, you're climbing back up. Like, there's
I'm climbing back.
the thing is, like, it's dangerous for you to pick any because you can't win a daily double. You don't have any points to wager.
Yeah. You climb back up. You just need to get enough points to win it back in either a daily double or the final Jeopardy. Yeah, but so far John's running away with it.
I would have 1,000 more points if I could just remember the rules.
Me too, bud.
I think everybody's been bitten by that.
I guess I assume that all of us kind of knew, like, just
No, I've watched a bunch
everyone
of
knows
Jeopardy.
Jeopardy, but I guess that was the dumbest.
I've never actually watched like
assumption.
an episode of Jeopardy in my life.
I've watched
I-
seasons on Netflix before.
I love Jeopardy.
I was gonna say I used to watch Jeopardy all the time.
Not that I'm like some sort of like pro Jeopardy watcher, but whenever
I'm not
it's
smart.
on,
I just enjoyed
I
watching it. Yeah.
yeah, I just like watching.
I mean, I love trivia. My brain is like
Exactly,
sticky paper for useless knowledge.
And I love when there's a video game category, and I always
Nobody knows.
They're always
everyone's so
nobody ever
stupid.
knows it, and it's always really like mainstream easy questions, like who's the Italian plumber, like questions like that.
Is it Zelda? What is Zelda?
No, they would say it's Zuldo.
Joseph Frost, I knew would be a really hard one. I would not have
As
known
soon as you
that.
said it, I thought Batman villain, and I couldn't get out of my head, so I
I
didn't
think-
try and answer.
I think Fat Angus was totally fair, but as the biggest Disco
I think-
Elysium fan everybody knows, I don't think I would have gotten that. But I think it's a totally fair thing. I just it fucks
Don't
with
they
your
label him as
mind.
Fat Angus?
I don't feel like they do. Do they? Like I know that
They
like
might.
They call him
may
Fat
not.
Angus, but
I mean, after he said it, I immediately knew who he was talking about. I wasn't
Same
in
here.
that mode of thinking.
that's what I'm saying. Like
It's
it's
possibly they don't.
it's a good tricky one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I had put this together all by myself, and I'm not some Jeopardy.
Milo, I already
question
forgot where that
expert,
came
so-
from. That one was too
Hollow
obscure.
Knight.
That one was too
Oh,
obscure
Hollow
for a
Knight.
200 point one, I think, because like I love
Yeah.
Hollow Knight,
Yeah,
and I still don't know who that is.
yeah, that wasn't positioned properly.
Joseph Frost will haunt me, I will say, because I know all the characters from Resident Evil, but Joseph Frost happens to be the character that I always forget the name of. You picked the perfect $1,000
He's the dude that
Resident
gets
Evil
eaten by the
character.
crows all
know.
the time, right?
I know.
Yeah. It's ridiculous that's gonna haunt me. Anyway,
These are mostly AAA games, and I did try to do my best to balance this based around games that I know you guys have played. I
right.
guess keep that in mind, possibly, but or
Right.
not. Flask, pick category.
I'm gonna go same day releases for 800.
You've had a good luck with this category.
Yeah, I know.
You have, yeah. September 1st, 2015. This adaptation of an apocalyptic blockbuster and the final game in this Kojima Productions franchise.
Flask.
What are Mad Max and Metal Gear Solid 5?
Yeah, we'll accept that. Yeah.
He's back to
What
back.
was the-
He's back to zero.
I'm back to zero. What
I don't have a
what
brain
are
They
you
made a
accepting
Mad-
about
well,
that?
they made a Mad Max game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's,
supposed to be
it's
pretty
actually pretty
good.
good. It's not bad.
Yeah,
Oh shit!
That's good.
No,
Flask.
said
Flask.
that.
I don't know what he means by that qualification because you said exactly what he has written here on
Yeah.
the board.
No, I
Okay.
was about to say that. For a moment, I thought maybe it was called Mad Max Fury Road. It's not.
It is
it's just
not.
called Mad Max. Yeah.
It is.
Good job. Flask, pick another category.
Okay.
Flask got 0 now.
I am back at 0.
job.
I have nulled out my score. Jesus, should
you
I
just
go
go
for same
for
day
it?
releases
Just
1,000? I'll
finish
go
up
for
your
it.
category.
I know
I
you're
mean,
not
you-
gonna
I-
leave it like that, right?
I think you've taken all of these except the first one so far.
Right. No, I did get the first one. I just didn't say it in the form of an answer.
Oh, sorry. That's not the way I remember it.
No,
What do you got, Flask? What category?
I'm going same day releases 1,000.
October
like to
20,
see.
October 21st, 2017. Fly aboard an airship with Cappy, or take revenge in this open world stealth adventure game in Ptolemaic Egypt.
Fuck.
Greg, is he going to positive himself out?
Who's Cappy?
Greg.
Greg, 5 seconds on the clock.
Sorry, what is Super Mario Odyssey and Assassin's Creed Origins?
My God, he's Posy.
Ugh.
He's Posy,
Damn it.
everyone. The boy's back
I
with
never would have
400
guessed
points.
who Cappy was. I was going to say
knew
Microsoft Flight
the moment
Simulator.
I heard Cappy,
came out
and I
like
was
last year.
No one is gonna get that.
I thought you were just being weird, not saying like Captain. You
Yeah.
just put a little flavor on it.
Microsoft Flight Simulator came out like last year.
It's a Cappy.
Nah, well, it's a 40-year franchise, bud.
You gotta be there, buddy. I mean, it could have been.
Put some respect on the name, Andy.
Fuck.
Who knows when they're releasing this stuff?
That's true.
Great job, Greg. Great job, Greg.
I forgot that the
Greg's
hat was
positive now at
literally
Thank
400
you, I did my
points.
best.
Happy.
I'm happy a Mario
It really
question I
threw
got
me off.
right.
We got Greg at 400, John at 1,000,
Let's-
Flask at 0. Greg, pick category.
Let's do 2000 City Roamers for 600.
Uh-oh. We
got a daily double.
I don't know what the daily double. I think it's like banana.
I
All
don't know.
right.
It's kind of just ripping.
In this game, Manhattan is plagued by black light, which mutates individuals into hideous and violent monsters.
I answer. I don't have to put up points. You said, or I thought I had to put up points.
John. Oh, I'm
Wait.
sorry. Fuck. I fucked
And I
it
thought
up.
I was the only one that answered. What?
I'm pretty
Well,
sure.
no, I think,
I'm
I
pretty
think
sure.
it's just for Greg, right?
Yeah. I
This
thought
is
it
for
was
Greg
daily double.
only. This is I fucked it up.
You gotta make a
This is
wager.
for Greg.
I was just covering my bases.
Make a wager. We'll pretend that I didn't read that out.
Can I just do 600?
You have up to
points?
4.
You can't
no,
do
you have up
more
to
Oh,
than
I have to do,
400.
I'll do 400 points.
Okay. In this game, Manhattan is
I
plagued by
already
black
got it.
light. What is it?
What is prototype?
Correct.
Ooh, I was going to answer wrong.
That was a good game. You guys ever
I
played
forgot that was the name of that.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
Lonely
no, I like
Tower.
that game. I like that game. It was good.
I never played the second
me
one.
too.
The first one I liked a lot.
I don't think I
Second
played
one
the
is
second one
kind
either.
of weird.
I think I got like 100% of the first one. It was a really fun superhero game. It came out around the same time as Infamous. It was kind of like the Xbox, like the Xbox had Prototype and the PS3 had Infamous. You know what I mean?
It came out, I think, literally like 2 months after Infamous or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
And they were similar, I guess, in a way. Sorry for fucking that up. Good job, Greg. Pick another category.
Let's finish it off with City Roamers for 800.
Daily double again.
I was like, if it's Daily Double, I'm gonna punch you, Vito.
Many Xbox gamers bought this game in order to gain an access code to a beta for the highly anticipated Halo 3 multiplayer.
Flash.
What is Crackdown?
Correct. Let's crack down.
Yay.
Didn't we do this? I feel like me and you did that.
Fuck. I knew it.
I wouldn't be
I
surprised.
think everybody I knew did this. Yeah,
I
we
did
all-
not
did not.
do
I don't
I
think
did
I would
not do
have.
that.
I would not have bought a game to get a code.
Yeah, I know, but I was trying to think
yeah.
if there was like a loophole. Like me and you had GameFly for a period. You might still have it, but like I feel like
I never played Crackdown.
maybe.
It was actually a fun game, the first one.
I definitely did do stuff to get early access to Halo stuff. Like I might have bought Halo boards to get the Halo maps like a week early or something. I can't remember.
On the record, actually, I didn't do this. Actually, I don't think I owned Crackdown, but I did play it at like a friend's house. It was cool.
Crackdown was
Good game.
fun.
Crackdown 1's a great game.
Greg, you won that category.
No.
I had that.
No, I
Nope.
did not win that category.
Oh, I'm sorry. Why did? Who was that? That was Flask.
Flask.
Me, friend.
Oh,
I'm back at
I
800.
had Greg in mind when I made that category.
Okay, I was just
I
making sure I
don't know.
allocated the points. So Flash got 800 for that. So he's at 800. Okay.
Yeah.
So we got
I
Greg
can't
at
believe I
800,
made it
John
back.
at 1,000, and Flask at 800. We got a
We're
close
closing
game
in.
here. Close game here. Flask, pick a category.
Age of Video or Ages of Video for 400.
Reduce cities to rubble as one of 3 giant monsters in this 1986 Midway game.
Flask.
There's no way you guys clicked faster than me. It's not possible.
What is
Dude, I was
Rampage?
spamming that button.
Correct. Rampage is the answer.
Flash
Of course
takes the
it is.
lead.
Remember, all of these games have age in the name.
Oh,
Never-
Flask takes the lead.
I did not
100
get
points.
that. I wasn't even thinking
Oh,
about
I
that.
didn't know that at all.
Age is a video, friend. That's one
I
of them
just thought that
punny
it's taking
categories.
place in different ages.
That's a good
All
one.
right,
Vito.
all right. What
That
do we
is
got
good.
next? What do we got next?
All right.
Flask.
How about God? How about Ages? Now that I know that, how about Ages of Video for 600? Or yeah, 600.
This sequel was the first in the franchise to feature 3v3 tag team fighting, and we want the full name.
Dude, I don't.
Oh,
Your
I
board's
think
all messed up.
God.
I think I know which one you're talking about, but
I think I know what this might be, but I can't buzz in. I can't risk that.
I haven't played a lot of fighting games, so I don't know what this is.
Yeah, me neither.
For 3v3 tag team fighting. I'll give 5 seconds on the board right now. That's
Can I
Marvel
guess the
vs. Capcom
franchise?
2,
Oh.
New Age of Heroes.
Oh, New Age of Heroes. Okay. I wouldn't have gotten
so I should have asked this. So games can be on this list multiple times, right? Oh no,
no,
Sorry,
I thought the same thing, but no,
I
that
was thinking
yeah.
of Flash thing. I was thinking of Flash.
Exactly.
Right? I was like, wait, what the fuck, Vito? Why are
All
you
right.
stacking this with multiple?
That was mentioned today.
Since nobody lost, I think Flash gets to pick again.
I'm surprised nobody got that 3v3 tag team fighting. I know the age probably threw you off, but
Yeah.
Well, I didn't
Still-
know it was like New Age of Fighters or whatever. I thought it was just MVC2.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is Flask again. Flask.
How about playing with Portmanteau for 400? Lock the buzzer.
Wee woo wee woo wee woo.
We got a daily double.
Daily double.
Flask. What's your wager?
What is my wager? And if I wage an amount, I get double that amount if I get it correct.
Yes.
Okay. 400.
Last wagering 400 points. He's sitting at 1,200 right now.
Okay.
And the cue is play as one of 157 champion cars, defeat minions, and score goals in this vehicular sports MOBA.
Can you put that in text for me?
Yes. Yes, sorry. Everyone.
A
Some
MOBA? What
extra-
the fuck?
Extra time here. Play as one of 157 champion cars, defeat minions, and score goals in this vehicular sports MOBA.
All
All
right.
right, Flask.
Rocket League of Legends.
Oh,
Oh, God.
Did I get
16.
it?
You got
What
it,
is
yeah.
Rocket League of Legends?
Hell yeah, you
yes, got him. Ba-ba-ba-dee-ba-dee.
All right, back to 800.
Welcome back.
That was a
So glad
great
I'm not
guess
the only
though.
one.
I'm
That was
so
a great
fucking
guess.
smart. I'm so fucking smart.
Yeah, but two
I have
dumb
many
to
brains
remember
in
the
my head.
rules.
Real quick,
You can get all the trivia, but you can't remember the rules, and that's
Because my brain is totally focused on the
I
portmanteau.
understand, Flash.
And you know what? Like after the second time this happened, I would have just been like, "It's okay, guys," but we already like started taking points off, so I can't go back.
Oh no, that's
You
how
know?
it is. You know.
It's just the rules. You
are
just
there
gotta remember the
really
rules.
157 champions in League now? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I think so.
course,
That's
it's
what
a
I looked
premier
up. I've never
game.
played. I have played it, but I
all right,
I don't-
Flask.
That was the correct answer though, Flask. Good job.
I know.
Very sorry. Very sorry.
Yeah. This
Flash,
game
pick a
sucks.
category.
Actually,
playing with
Flask got it
portmanteaus
wrong,
for
so
600.
so we should move it over.
We should pick somebody
Okay,
else.
whatever.
Okay. Let's go with random John.
We'll do family trees for 600.
And we trees for 600. The daughter of Joel in Last of Us 2.
What?
I'm looking for a name. 5 seconds on the clock.
Flask.
Who is Sarah?
Correct.
Why wouldn't you
Okay,
just have
thank
that as
God.
Last of Us 1?
That
Hold
threw me
on.
off. That's why I
Yeah,
did not.
I was like,
It did
what the
throw me
fuck?
off
She
as
has
well.
another kid in Last of Us 2?
You know what? That was just like a brain fart. I don't know why I wrote
It
Last
was
of
just
Us
you
2.
I
fucking
mean, I didn't remember her
stacking the
name,
deck.
but it also.
I mean,
Well,
she's
you
still
guys
his
kinda-
daughter in Last
we're-
of Us.
I wanted to say her name was like Kim.
Weird for you to help Flask out like that, but all right, Flask. Pick another category.
Playing with portmanteau 600.
Dante must use his demonic powers to help guerrilla fighters topple the dictatorship of Giancarlo Esposito.
John.
What is Devil May Far Cry?
Yes.
All right,
Is
John.
that actually
16.
the answer?
Yeah.
Huh?
That
Okay.
is that a portmanteau though? Because you're adding like it's like we had Dead by or whatever the fuck.
I know you're saying
that-
it's not Cry, it's Far
Yeah,
Cry,
it's-
not Devil May
Yeah,
Cry.
it's
No,
Far
I-
Cry, not Devil May Cry.
I just
I'll
would have
tell
thought you
you-
would have docked him for not having like 6 on there or some
I
shit.
think Vito is just cheating and doesn't know what he's doing.
I didn't.
I
Hey,
just
John.
would've-
John got it, so it was a good enough
Yeah.
clue
Thanks for the
for an
points.
answer.
John got
Yeah.
it, and I am not some sort of Jeopardy professional. This is what I put together, and this is what we got.
Yeah,
guys.
I appreciate it. Vito.
Let's keep it moving.
So, John,
All
what
right.
we got? What category?
We'll do family trees for 800.
Family trees for 800. Father of Fox McCloud. Who's the father of Fox McCloud?
He has a
Did I
dad?
fucking say that right?
You guys don't know that?
No, I actually do. I just blanking all of a sudden.
I've never played. The only Star Fox game I've played is that
Oh my
dinosaur
God.
one.
I've never
What
played
is?
any.
Oh God, what is his name?
5 seconds on the clock.
Can't remember.
James McCloud.
Yeah.
You guys,
I knew it was a
didn't know
fucking J
it
again.
was. You guys didn't know it was Nelson McLeod. Come on.
Peter McCloud. All right.
James McLeod. It was like a normal name. I knew that much.
Who was
keep
the
it
last
moving.
person to get a question right? It was John, right? So John, pick another category.
Do family trees for 1,000.
The son of Arthur Morgan in Red Dead Redemption Forget the 2 there. Just Red Dead. No, I'm right. Red Dead Redemption 2. The son of Arthur Morgan. He didn't need a name. 5 seconds on the clock.
All right.
That would be Isaac. His name was Isaac.
Yeah. Okay. Now
Did not
now
remember
it's jogging
that.
my memory.
That's a hard one. He's kind of a minor
Mentioned
character.
name
in
is
a way,
mentioned like once or twice. Yeah.
as he's dead. He's been dead.
I was gonna say I don't remember him. He must be dead.
Yeah, he was passed away.
Bummer.
John, pick a category, John.
All right, we'll do ages of video 800.
After the death of his only daughter, Sam Fisher is sent deep undercover in this game.
Greg.
Greg.
What is Splinter Cell Double Agent?
Correct. Double
Oh,
agent.
I did not remember that subtitle.
So
almost said
Greg and John
conviction.
are tied at 1600, and Flask is trailing just behind at 1400, and we only have
Going
four.
down, old man.
We only have 4 questions
Despite
left
all
on the
the
board.
fuck ups. Yeah, despite all the fuck ups.
Yeah, I genuinely wonder what my points would be if I
Greg
didn't
owes
keep
me
making
like
mistakes.
1,000 of those points.
And Greg, pick a category.
Let's just finish it up. Playing with portmanteaus for 800. Oh my god, a third daily double.
Hardcore World War II multiplayer FPS with a hellish twist. It's not a red or a blue hell.
What?
One more time. Hardcore World War II multiplayer first-person shooter with a hellish twist. It's not a red or a blue hell. 5 seconds on the clock.
Oh fuck, I'm gonna guess it.
Greg.
What is Mean Green Hell? Is it can I get it?
What is mean
Tell me I got
green?
it.
What is mean green? That is not part of the
Yeah,
answer.
what's mean?
Oh,
Green?
Mean Green's that army
It's that
game.
army game.
You play as little plastic.
play as little
It
toy
is not
soldiers.
a hardcore World War. Well, kind of is. Like, no, you know what,
Yeah,
Greg? Greg, that's a third-person shooter, right?
Is it? I
I
remember
don't-
being
I
a
don't
third
actually
person. I thought
remember.
it was first person.
Well,
That's a good one,
yes,
but I think you're wrong.
Is it one of the
correct
That's
answer, the
incorrect.
intended answer, is Green Hell Let Loose.
Oh, okay. I couldn't remember the name
that
of that
was
fucking
another
game.
one. Fuck.
That's a mix between Green Hell and Hell Let Loose.
It was like the
Remember we
green
got
part was obvious, but I forgot how that Loose's name. I
Yeah.
couldn't-
Green Hell is a survival game. set
Let's
in
keep it
Amazon. Last person to get a question right was who? It must have been Greg. Greg, pick another category.
Ages of video for 1,000.
A tower defense racing game where you play as a boulder.
John.
What is Rock of Ages?
Correct. There's the age and rock. of
2,600. John takes an impressive lead.
ages. 1,000
Fucking-
points.
I buzzed in too late. Nice,
John, pick a category.
We will do obscure characters 600, please.
Ziggy Q. You just have to name the game that they're in.
This is gonna be the worst fucking
I like that.
category.
I like that name, dude.
This is a bad category. I feel bad. I'm sorry. I did my best here. Ziggy Q. 5 seconds on the clock.
Dude, I
Well,
don't know what
Ziggy.
game that's from. What the fuck?
All right, that's it.
All right. That's it. Ziggy Q's from Cyberpunk 2077. He's a host on one of those television shows, Night City News. I
John,
think.
in your 100
Oh, I
hours,
must have not saw it.
in your 100 hours, how much time did you spend watching the television?
Honestly, I probably heard his name a few times, but it did not come to me.
Yeah.
I thought it
That's
was Ziggy.
obscure
I got another
characters for
100 hours
you.
in there.
It is obscure.
Just
All
watching
right.
TV alone.
This is the last category. We're going obscure characters for 800. John Carver.
Oh,
Flask.
Dead Space. What is Dead Space 3?
Correct. It's
Uh,
Dead Space 3. He's
hang
the
on
other.
one
he's the-
second. I'm I'm consulting with the judges about him forgetting to answer.
No.
That's fine. I think you could correct yourself within a certain amount of time. I believe.
There's some judges who are really pissed at this, but I'm gonna say it's okay.
I corrected myself when I did one of mine, so I
Yeah, if you correct yourself quickly, it's fine. I've seen it on the television show. Yeah, that's John Carver. He's the other co-op player in Dead Space 3.
Yeah, he's the red dude who
I was
his,
thinking
family got
of
murdered.
I was thinking of John Carter from Mars this whole time. I
Right.
never looked at the answer. I've just been looking at the questions.
Okay, guys, the scores we have right now are Greg at 800 points, John at 2,600 points, and Flask at 2,200 points. But the game's not over yet. We've got Final Jeopardy, all right? So I'm going to give you a category. And based on that category, you're going to make a wager. And then you're going to get one question. And you're all going to submit an answer secretly. The way you could submit that secretly is just DM me in Discord. So the category is Resident Evil 8. That's the category.
It's not.
So-
It's not fair. If Les played it like 15
Why-
times.
I am probably
Greg,
the only person
Greg,
that
how much are
possibly
you
has a
going to
chance.
wager?
800, bro.
John,
2200.
Flask.
And this is sorry. How much do you get for correct? Double.
Yeah, whatever you're
or-
wagering.
You get
Just
whatever you
whatever
wager. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a daily
okay.
double.
Then 800.
Okay, 800.
800.
Oh,
All right, and the
Vito?
category was Resident Evil 8.
Reveal the
So
question.
if you guys are ready for the final question, which real-life serial killer is Lady Dimitrescu designed inspired by?
Your mom.
You guys have 30
All right,
seconds.
John's disqualified. You guys could DM that to me. Which real-life serial killer
20
is
seconds.
Lady Dimitrescu's design inspired by?
And we have to answer.
You
Yeah.
have to
Well, you
answer.
lose.
absolutely
Well, if you don't
have to
answer it, you lose 10.
You just lose the points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not answering is the same as a bad answer. 5 seconds. Time's
Fucking
up.
John. All right. Let's go to Flask. He says, dunno. Flask, I'm sorry that answer is incorrect.
All right.
And Flask will lose, what was it, 22?
Yeah.
100
Flask,
points. Sorry,
will
800
lose, Flask will
points.
lose 2,200 points.
Yeah, there's
not
a
that
flaw in the. No, I'm not even gonna get into it. We should have all revealed our what we're risking at the same time.
Right. Because
I was just going
And I
with
wouldn't
all,
have risked as
dude.
much if Flash didn't risk as much. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
get into it.
yeah,
I wouldn't have got the
right.
answer right anyway, or maybe I did.
Yeah.
Let's see. What I
John's
answered,
right.
you know?
What did John answer? I'm very curious.
John's answer was your mom.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
that was it.
John.
Wait, is that-
Congratulations,
is that true?
John.
I'm sorry, John, that is incorrect.
It's incorrect.
You lose
Okay, wow.
2,200 points.
Wow. Okay.
Greg?
Mom was not in that video game. Greg, your answer was Vlad the Impaler. I'm sorry, Greg. That is incorrect, but it's a nice try. You lose
I was
all of your
worried for a
points.
second that Greg might actually know this answer.
No,
I did.
I had no idea. The only reason I thought Vlad because I was thinking of all the people that she has outside. They're all fucked up.
Right.
And I was like, oh, Vlad did something like that, I think.
Hey, it's better
He's
than the
ready
other
for
two
the correct
answers.
answer.
Yes,
Go ahead
please.
and talk about this person I've probably never heard of in my entire life.
The correct answer was John's mom. Got him. The correct answer is Countess Elizabeth Bathory.
Fuck
Oh.
off. What, you
Okay.
actually eat my
That's like the
fucking
most
shit.
basic.
Wow,
Never
I-
heard of?
No.
I can't
you never
believe
heard
nobody
of
got that.
Elizabeth
I've never heard of this
Never.
either, to be fair. I was gonna.
I have heard of it. She bathed in blood,
She's
or
a
is that
very
different person?
basic serial. Yeah, she bathed in the
Bloody
blood
Mary?
of virgins. She's known to kill like
Right.
over 100 little girls and women. She was a
Even
Hungarian.
if I knew
like,
that name, I couldn't
noble-
spell
Me
it.
too, but you don't see a Resident Evil game based off me, dude.
I will
Yeah,
disagree. I think as far as serial killers go, that's a very prolific
I would have
one.
never been able
It
to
is,
do
it
this.
Never, absolutely not. I'm with John on this.
I've been sabotaged here.
Although I would not have been able to ever
sabotage.
give you her name with my own knowledge. Like I would have just said, "Oh, that woman, what bathed in blood."
But
that's
Flask,
all I knew.
your own knowledge is very special tonight because among all of your friends, Greg with 0 points, John with 400. Flask, you came back from a record low. You had the lowest point of the whole night
From the
at
start.
minus
Right from
1800.
the start.
And while
100%.
you didn't quite reach the highest highs that John reached, you did end up winning tonight with 1,400 points, 1,000 points over your next highest competitor, John. So congratulations, Flask, for winning the
Thank you.
Vito video game Jeopardy.
Yeah.
That
Thanks for
victory did
playing,
not
guys.
feel-
And Vito, that was great.
Apologies
That was a lot of
if,
fun.
Yeah, it
It
was
was real
I
quick, right
apologize,
into
you
the
know.
last question. It was perfect.
Sorry for the weird
The last question was not
I put this
great.
together
I'll
in
say
like a
that.
day. So.
I agree with the team on that.
Yeah, my original last question was going to be how tall is she? But I was like, you know
But
what? No one's
also,
gonna know
like,
that.
that's a perfect Jeopardy.
really thought that you
Yeah,
guys
it really
might
is a
know
perfect
this.
She's like
Jeopardy question
she's
because,
like
like,
7'6", bro.
there's a lot of Final Jeopardies that are just bullshit too. You know what I mean? Like, how would you ever know that?
Yeah, it's hard to pick a final question.
And they do sometimes do shit where they give you a category and then like subvert it because it's something totally unrelated, really.
Yeah. Well, thanks for playing, everybody.
No, thank you for
You're
making the
welcome
video.
for playing.
Maybe we
Thanks,
can do that
Vito.
again one day.
Wow, what a
And
game!
also, you guys don't know anything about video games.
What a generic!
Yeah,
no,
we
it's-
proved it there.
I
knew
don't know
very
shit.
much. I knew a lot about him actually.
What a game! And I'm saying this generically just so this could be slotted after any game. But that was a lot of fun that I had with my friends tonight on that video game that we just played together. That's one of our friends hosted.
It's true of all of them.
I got a few words to say about Twin Peaks. I've never seen a David Lynch film. I don't think. Maybe I've seen Blue Velvet once, but I don't remember anything about it. And I heard that
That Eraserhead.
no, well, maybe I saw it when I was young, but I know that Twin Peaks season 3 is apparently supposed to be like one of the best seasons of television ever, like regarded as being really experimental and cool, and it's a lot of fun film trivia about it. Like it's an 18 episode season that David Lynch filmed as like an 18-hour film. I don't know. There's a lot of esoteric shit that I really want to check out, so I'm watching the original stuff now. I'm into season 2. It's a lot of fun. It's weird, really cool and weird. I like it a lot. I like the weird vibe.
Yeah,
it strikes.
there's stuff I like about it and stuff that I could do without, but it's kind of like you get the whole package. You get the whole Lynchian package, and it's like you just take it or leave it. with all of his work.
I gotta say though, it works for me. Like, when I can tell when he's
That's
doing
good.
like soap opera shit. You know what I mean? And it's still working for me when he's doing that.
Yeah. I love the setting and the setup most of all, and the kind of like just the characters dealing with one another. That's my favorite part of that show.
I have not seen it.
And I've heard that the third season is like crazy artistically experimental, but I've heard completely divisive things about the actual quality. So I'm curious what you'll think.
I'm probably gonna like it because I tend to like weird shit when it gets really weird.
Yeah.
As long as I can understand, you know, at least somewhat the intention of it. All right, Flask. I think the next thing that I have on my list here is Flask's title lock.
Get it? Like the ocean and the moon.
Well, I don't know what the
Do you
game
get
is,
it?
so I don't really get
No.
it so far.
Well, it really has nothing to do with the ocean or the moon. So anyway, yeah. First of all, do you guys have like a favorite podcast title from our 100 episode history here so far? Do you have one that like stood out to you and all the ones that got dropped on the world?
One of the ones that always sticks with me, just because I love the phrasing, is cheese Zealdor into the lava. That would be my answer.
That's funny. I was also thinking of that one.
That was also for some reason one of our most popular episodes. That like
that might even be part of the
weirdly,
reason
for no
why
real
it
reason.
sticks. You know, just because I know that fact. as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. Otherwise, on the spot, it's kind of hard to answer.
I liked one of your
I
recent
get you.
ones. I think it was when I talked about like that HoloLive thing. I think it
Oh,
was like
the Hollow Earth reality
the
I
Hollow
shouldn't
Earth
be
reality,
allowed
yeah.
in. Or
Yeah,
something
I like
like
that one a lot. That one got a good laugh out of me.
You also There was also that Pokemon screaming obnoxiously in the distance.
Oh,
Which is a good
yeah,
quote.
I do remember that. That one I did also like. That one was a good one.
I think my favorite of the ones I came up with still has to be just because of again, it's sort of a portmanteau, like Vito likes.
I do like those.
Yeah. Mavis Beacon's Type Souls, Scholar of the Home Row, which
That's
was
a good
from
That's clever, yeah.
the Dark Souls 2 mixed with Mavis Beacon's.
I remember the home row.
You do.
Oh yeah, I get down maybe.
ASDF, JKL maybe or something. JKL.
Yeah, with the little bumps, so you know. Anyway, so the actual game is called Title Lock.
Real quick flash. I did actually. I was just going through like all the episode names. I did find my favorite one. I have made some friends through World of Warcraft, but I have made far more enemies. That one's my favorite.
That's a good one. That's a long one, but it works so well. That's a very good
one because it's very well.
Greg just likes his own quotes as titles.
Yeah, I just skimmed them all for something I would like.
So yeah, I'm going to present you with one of our podcast titles, and you have to try to tell me who said, aka the quotee, who said it. And you could also tell me what game or other subject the title was in reference to, or when it was said, like what during the discussion of, and what the context was for the quote that became the title, essentially.
Okay.
So title and whatever the context was, subject, quotee, etc.
Easy enough. All right.
So I'm going to start with, I'm just making sure I don't reveal information I don't want to reveal. Okay. I'm going to start with episode 7, He Jump. He Jump.
I know this one.
I know what it's about, and I want to say
Could have been
it's
any of
me.
us.
Is it me? And I'm talking about Kyle playing Jump King.
That is correct, yeah.
Oh, it was Vito? I could have sworn it was me.
Wow, what a mean
It sounds
character
like something
syndrome.
I could have sworn it was John that said that.
What main character syndrome you have, Andy?
You know what it is, Greg? He probably heard
You
me
think
say it
everything's
before the
about
pod.
you.
I mean, I remember hearing you say, like, in a regular chat. I do remember
Yeah,
John
it's crazy
going like,
because I watched
John.
Kyle
Wow,
play the
everybody
entire
here, main character.
Like I
syndrome.
said, Vito
Big
heard me say it
time.
before the pod, and then I'm sure as soon as we talked about it, he's like, "I gotta get that line in before John." Probably snuck it in there, and then I'm not
That
gonna
makes
say it because I'm not gonna
way
try and
more
bite off
sense,
his
bro.
style.
Kind of cringe.
This will be one
So
of
you got your name, you got the game, and you said the context, right? You said that
It's Kyle
talking.
playing
Yeah,
Jump
it's
King. I
crazy.
think I
Jump
brought
King.
it up.
Okay, you got it all
Yeah,
right
I
away.
really
All right,
doubt
cool.
it. 'Cause I watched him play like 20-something hours of it. But
Man,
So,
I
yeah.
remember on
I'm sure you brought it
that
up.
pod, I brought it up because I was just talking about what a joy it was to watch him play that game.
Yes.
Oh, you watched him play the
specifically-
18 hours.
Specifically, Vito was quoting what others said to him upon joining a channel in which Kyle was persistently playing Jump King, and how much of
Okay,
a
so
joy
it
it
all
was to
adds
watch.
up.
Yeah.
Everyone's right,
So,
but I'm most right.
Well, Vito got a point,
Mhm.
right? If we're keeping track of
Yeah.
scores. Yeah.
That's a point. That's my first point.
I'd like to
something
give
I'm-
John a point there.
I will
No.
accept.
Something else I'm going to do with all these. I'm going to say
It doesn't work that way, guys.
John, you owe me now. You gotta give me a point later.
Oh yeah, I want to give
just
Greg
keep
a
swapping
point.
points back and forth.
All right.
So something else I'm going to do with all these is I'm going to say an alternate title that I almost went with. Okay.
Okay.
I almost went with The Incel Glaive.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I don't know who said that.
I'm not asking you to guess that. I'm just saying what the
did
alternate
I
title
talk-
was.
I am
that-
curious.
I mean, real quick, I think that was probably me talking about like Monster Hunter or something. That's what that.
I actually
sounds
didn't
like.
record that information, so,
Oh.
so I don't know.
It's lost to
I
time.
don't remember. It is lost to time. It is one of those
I think I was
the
making fun of
fleeting
Kurt.
things.
With that.
I think I prefer the Incel Glaive. I think you made a
Some of these
mistake
are
there.
some of these are going to probably hit you stronger or like be funnier because it's the first time hearing them. It's a snap, that kind of
Right.
thing.
Yeah,
Also,
Like,
real quick,
you would if you were wearing an Incel Glaive. You might
Yes.
snap and
You might
get
snap.
rid of I don't know
some
all the
people
women in the world or something. 'Cause you're an
half of the
incel.
population.
I don't know.
Um,
yeah.
Real quick, do we want to go back to the buzzer thing for this? Because I worry because like Andy
If you
said,
want, yeah.
because Andy said, like, oh, I have an answer. And then Vito chimed in and then he said his answer.
We can do that.
Yeah, we could buzz in.
Yeah, we do
All right.
buzz. We can buzz.
Dude, I'm gonna
Yeah,
witness.
on
I'm
the right
I'm the
side,
biggest
yeah.
broken campfire nerd there is.
We'll see. Okay, next up. We have episode 68, title, Keep Your Nose Clean, Lich.
Oof.
All right, Andy.
I said that about our Divinity or about our Red Prince run in Divinity Original Sin 2.
You did, in fact, say it about Divinity Original Sin 2. It was Andy.
And John.
All right.
Ignore my buzz.
The context specifically was John brought up a quest in which a lich is eating children. And he goes on to explain how you can kill him at any time or just beat him up, to which he pleads with you to let him go. And you can just say, all right, keep your nose clean.
Yeah.
So keep your nose clean, lich.
Keep it moving.
The alternate title I almost went with was Almost Disemboweled, Permanent Depression, Constantly Agitated, Constantly Sick.
Oh, jeez.
Which would have been a real long
what,
one.
status
sounds
effects
like John.
of something?
Yeah, that does sound like. Alrighty.
Permanently
Next episode.
constipated.
Episode 30, title, Making It to Hell is a Big Achievement, Really.
Oh, I think that was from me talking
Vito.
about
Yeah,
we have
Spelunky.
we got the buzzer.
Buzzers,
Oh, my
pal.
bad. Fuck, I forgot the buzzer. My bad.
Vito buzzed.
I am buzzed personally, and I was gonna say maybe fucking me about Hades, but it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense.
Aren't
It
you
is
always
not
in
you
hell
about
in
Hades. All right, Greg, what is?
Was it me talking about Spelunky?
It was you talking about Spelunky.
I was thinking that too, but I wasn't confident about that.
Because hell is like the craziest thing you can do in Spelunky. Or
Yeah.
one of the craziest things you can do.
Specifically,
deep.
the context was Greg describing his achievement of technically making it to hell once in Spelunky 1.
Yep.
And the alternate title I almost went with was Video Game Fish Are Loosely Based on Real Fish.
That is true.
Yeah, I mean, that's just true right
Is
there.
it though? I've never
Yeah.
seen a fish, so I can't really tell you.
Oh, okay. You need to go out to the world and do your own research. Next one is episode 11. Title, The Clown Was Armed. Greg,
Was it me talking about Space Station 13?
it was not.
Oh, fuck, dude. I don't know then.
The clown was Vito.
Was it Andy talking about Space Station 13?
It was not.
It does sound like us talking about Space Station. I agree with that.
There are clowns in
I
Space
heard
Station.
I heard a clown armed, and my brain immediately went to Space Station.
The
Armed.
clown was armed.
Can I can't rebuzz. Can I? Buzz.
I can clear the buzzers. Vito.
Is it Greg talking about borrow trauma?
Nope.
Oh, jeez.
I want to say ready or not, but that doesn't make any sense.
Clown never had a gun. Clown armed with a gun.
I don't really have
What
like a
games?
timer for this.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I don't know, personally.
Well, who said it?
All right. This was John quoting Vito, I assume, actually, but talking about Rainbow Six Siege.
Oh, there you go.
The context
Oh,
was.
Vito is a clown with a gun. All right.
Well, the context was John prompts Vito to say his excuse for shooting John, his ally, in a game of Rainbow Six Siege because John was wearing a clown mask and walking along the roof. And Vito even saw the clown mask beforehand when they were in like the pre-game lobby, but he shot him on the roof still.
Clown was armed.
The clown was armed.
man.
That's the reason he shot him.
Dude.
He had a gun.
Yeah.
He had a gun.
What
I
did you
get it.
expect?
I get it.
And the alternate title I almost went with for that one was He looked directly in my clown face, which was about the same incident.
You said that, and I just heard in my head John saying that shit. Did not.
All right, what do we got next?
All right.
Oh shit.
Next one is episode 60. Title: In Front of God, Man, and Maximilian Pegasus.
Oh God.
All right.
Andy.
That is John talking about a Yu-Gi-Oh game.
It is not.
No, that's not
Greg.
John.
That is Vito talking about a Yu-Gi-Oh game.
It is not.
No.
What?
I remember
Loves
this.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
I remember when that Yu-Gi-Oh like fucking game came out and a bunch of us were playing it. But I don't remember anybody here playing it.
Wait, no. I'm
Maybe it was
Flash
Andy?
talking about a PS2 Yu-Gi-Oh game.
Yes,
It is
you're
not
right.
Vito.
What? I was gonna say the same.
Oh,
thing.
that was your answer.
Yeah, because you did play like Duel of the Roses. I remember.
Also,
I think I just played, like-
Vito, from your one statement. Me and Zach played that Yu-Gi-Oh game for a little bit.
So maybe it was you. Did you say it?
I said that. Buzz. Was it me talking about Yu-Gi-Oh?
Unfortunately, it was not you.
Fuck, Vito, what are you
All right,
doing?
What do we got, Flash?
sorry.
I think we busted up.
It was.
Yeah, we're done.
It was John, which I believe is the
Talking
only
about
person you
Yu-Gi-Oh.
didn't guess.
John,
Talking about the game Mount Your Friends.
John, are you not here? Like, I feel like. Oh, okay.
Maximilian Pegasus?
Oh shit, he wasn't here?
I'm here now. But I don't remember why I would say that about
Okay.
out your friends. That
The
was out of
context-
left field. Yeah,
The
what's
context
here?
was John had defeated Vito in a Mount Your Friends duel in front of God and man, to which I
the Shadow
added
Realm?
Maximilian Pegasus,
I remember.
and
It was
thus
a challenge- a
and thus
challenge,
committed
John.
Vito to the Shadow Realm for that episode.
It is
I
a good
did, I
quote.
did put him in the
Beat me.
Shadow Realm.
He beat me rightly and fair.
It's too clever. I should have
God,
known it was
and
a combo
Maximilian
quote.
Pegasus himself.
I should have known.
It's funny now that you're jogging my memory. I can like hear John saying.
Yeah,
that
every
line.
time we do this and you say something, I immediately hear one of whoever said it like say it.
Yeah.
It's funny.
All right.
In my
And
head.
What do we got next?
the alternate title I almost went with was Average Playtime of 1 Trillion Years. I don't even know what game that's talking about. I think it's The Longing or something like that. Like that would
Oh,
make
that
sense.
would make sense. That would be another
maybe
John
it's-
John
maybe
quote.
it's John
Yeah,
talking about
yeah.
the longing. All right.
Episode 27. Title: Chains and Skulls, and that's it.
Oh,
Chains and
All right.
skulls.
Since I don't
Andy.
lose points, I'm just gonna throw out. It's Greg talking about some dumb anime shit.
No.
no.
That wouldn't even
then I'm gonna
win.
say
What?
me talking about Dark Souls.
No. Greg.
I'm gonna say Andy talking about some dumb science shit.
No.
Got him. First
Good
off,
guess,
got him.
Shit got me.
I got nothing.
All right. It is Flask and Vito talking about
What?
Doom Eternal
dumb
DLC. I would have
Talking about
accepted
Doom
either
Eternal
Flask or
what?
Vito. Doom Eternal DLC. The context
Oh,
was
okay.
Andrew Holschult was doing the music for the Doom Eternal
Oh
DLC.
right.
And
Instead
I
of,
started the joke about only being allowed to use skulls on the soundtrack, to which Vito added chains, and that's it.
Oh, that's funny. We're funny people. That's a good one.
We are funny people. This proves
Oh
it.
God. Let's move on.
And to continue that, the alternate title I almost went with for that one was Pass Pass Chlamydia from the Goat to the Robot.
Oh, this is a quote about Wasteland 3.
Yeah.
Maybe?
Okay.
That sounds right.
Is
Yeah. No.
is that correct? And that would
'cause
be
you
maybe
could-
I
that
don't
would be
know.
Andy, I
Because
think.
you could fuck a goat in Wasteland 3.
And then
And a
robot.
robot.
I didn't know you could fuck a goat in Wasteland.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh,
It gets
yeah,
you a good
people
buff.
fucked everything.
It gets you a buff.
Perfect
No,
game.
Kurt fucked
It
everything.
gets you a buff,
I had
dude.
that buff, yeah.
It's all about
Yeah,
them
it's
buffs.
good.
We gotta play that some more, Vito.
We do. I do.
fuckers.
I did like that. I would pick that up.
Let's
yeah.
do that.
I got to reinstall it.
All right. Episode 55. Title: When you're winning, it's awesome. When you're losing,
When
it's
you're-
stupid.
It's stupid. I love this title.
Greg.
This is Andy, and I don't know what he's
That
talking
is
about.
No.
all of us talking about any game we play.
No,
Yeah.
but that's close in the general sense. No, and Andy.
I want to say it's Greg talking about Fall Guys, but I feel like that doesn't make sense. But I'm close.
It is not Vito.
I know this is Andy, and I don't remember which game he's mad about.
That's
I can hear
not
I
correct.
can hear Greg saying this.
I can also that's something I say a lot. What the fuck?
I feel like we always say this.
Greg.
Is it me talking about Warzone?
No,
That'd have been funny.
What
I
is
don't
I
it?
feel like you could just keep saying it about every game that you ever
About
talked
every game I
about.
play.
It is actually John talking
What
about
the fuck?
the game Hood Outlaws and Legends.
What the fuck?
True.
Oh,
That is true.
What's
You know,
up?
the game's so
happened to
little.
that?
Let's do.
The game's. What didn't you hear,
The game's-
Vito? It was fun when you were winning and not when you were not.
Right. This is where you could just let the other team do all the work, and then
And then you
could
could win it
just
the last
swoop
5
in.
seconds. Yep.
Yeah,
I think
I
they
remember. See,
changed it.
once you say who said it, I remember exactly what we were talking
What's the
about.
what's
Yeah, this is John describing the feeling of playing the, in his words, fun, extremely unbalanced multiplayer game, Hood Outlaws and Legends.
what's the
And the alternate title I almost went with for this one was Epic is paying for games you can just pick up off the ground.
How many points does everybody
I
have?
have 3 hours in that game.
Got him.
Jesus.
Got him.
I wanna. Oh, buzz. Sorry, I know we have a buzzer.
Well, hang on.
This is alternate titles.
How many points does everybody have?
Yeah, that was an alternate.
I have 1 point.
I have
I
not
have
been
1
keeping
point.
track of everybody's.
I have 1 point. I've been keeping track of my own.
I
I
have
buzzed in.
I have
Thank
0.
you.
Greg, do you have any?
I think I have 1.
All right. I just want to make
All
sure
right.
everybody's keeping track.
I have just a few more.
Wait, what happened to the last one? Who said that?
It was an alternate
That
title.
was the alternate title. Epic is paying for games you can just pick up off the ground was an unused title.
Yeah, he says the alternate title. You've just been explaining what that is.
I'm
All right.
sorry. I fucking buzzed in on that one. Sorry.
Yeah, we know.
Episode
Vito.
39. Title. I'd never kiss an orc, he lied.
Oh,
Vito.
this is. Okay, I'm not so sure, but it's either John or Greg, and they're talking about Baldur's Gate 3.
Who
I'll
is
say
it?
John.
No.
Fuck.
Andy.
I want to feel like that's something that I would say about them playing Baldur's Gate 3.
It is not that. John.
Well, I'm just gonna say it's Greg talking about Baldur's Gate 3.
It is not that.
Exhausted
Greg.
all possibilities.
Yeah, there's nothing else. Move on.
Greg.
That's it. That's the only answer.
It's John talking about Vito's mom.
All right, enough.
No.
Now we
Enough.
exhausted them.
That's not a game or valid subject, Greg.
Now they're exhausted. Let's get going.
All right. It was Greg talking about World of Warcraft. Of course.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Of course.
The context was Greg was
I would
relating a
never
story.
kiss an orc.
He lied. The context was Greg was relating a story about a kid in high school who loved Star Wars The Old Republic, and Greg's attempts to convince him to stop playing The Old Republic and get on World of Warcraft, to which John says, nobody wants to kill boars all day and kiss orcs. To which Greg says, first off, I'd never kiss an orc. I added the he lied part because
All right.
truth comes out.
I really thaught that would have been Baldur, because in Baldur's Gate, isn't there a way to like fucking kiss some
Kiss an
dude's
orc?
toes or something? Kiss an orc's toes.
Well, yeah, you can. They're not orcs, but there are toes to be kissed.
Okay, I don't know. I guess I mashed those together.
The alternate title I almost went with was Better Luck Next Year, Raditz.
Oh well, I know
That was
that's-
all of us
yeah,
talking
we know
about
what that's
DBFZ.
Yeah.
About how he's not getting in. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he didn't.
Or
And
will
he,
get in.
and he didn't. Yeah. Update. He did not.
And he did. Episode 53. Title, Don't Give an Anime Pep Talk to the Villain.
Again,
Vito.
could be saying this about Greg.
Yeah, I mean this is Greg, right? Or no, this is This is
No,
Flask.
because I would call the anime out. This is one of you guys because you think all anime is the same
I think it's
thing.
great.
This is Flask, but I don't know what about though.
Can you give like some kind of guess as to what about?
Anime pep talks. I don't know. Greg was talking about a show he was watching. Let's say
You already
what's your
got it.
favorite?
You
Okay.
you already got it by saying that. The answer I was looking for was me talking about, or a quote from me about Greg talking about anime. In
Yeah.
specifically, the context was
What anime
Greg
are they
says
talking
he
about?
doesn't want to talk too much about anime so as not to bother us. To which John tries to convince him to talk even more about anime so that we all eventually give in and watch anime. And John says he won't make it as a protagonist with that unbothersome attitude. To which Greg declares he's not a protagonist. And then I ask what John has done. John says I ask what John has done. John says he's given Greg an anime speech, to which I said, but he's the villain. And the title came from
Fucked
that.
up. I'm not a villain.
Not a
Well,
villain. He's my
The alternate
friend.
title I almost went with was
I would never kill John.
He Lied. The alternate title I almost went with was Why Am I Playing as a Monkey Who Can't Do Anything instead of Lucas from Super Smash Bros?
That was me talking about Mother 3.
Yes, it was. I remember that.
Yeah.
All right, last one. Episode 50. A game so hard I had to switch my background anime to dub.
This
All right.
is absolutely
Andy.
Greg. This is absolutely Greg. And fuck, what game was this? It was it was not Spelunky, but I have to say something, so I'm gonna say Spelunky.
That is not correct. Vito.
Okay, so I only know half this answer, and I'm pretty sure it's John, but I don't remember
No,
why.
it's definitely Greg. I remember Greg saying this. I remember.
It could be me, but I don't.
I mean, should I like wait for you to give a game?
I don't think it's me, but I don't watch anime dub. I don't remember the last time.
All right,
watched
Vito.
dub
I'm
anime.
just gonna move on to Greg then.
I think this is John talking about Hades.
No,
Ooh, incorrect.
this is absolutely Greg.
I'm gonna go with it was me talking about Hobo Tough Life.
That probably is.
Incorrect.
Fuck, dude.
Damn.
I'm trying to
Vito?
look at I'm still cheating a little bit. I'm looking at my Steam games, trying to look for tough ones I played. That was the toughest one I found.
Vito, did you have another
Something that
answer?
I could have played that I would.
I don't know. This is John talking about Binding Isaac.
No,
I play a game in my
DLC.
sleep, dog.
Correct.
Oh,
Yeah.
This
I
is
know- I
John
know my
talking about
friends.
Binding of Isaac Repentance.
oh
Wow.
wow.
Man, I don't watch dub. I don't watch dub anime.
I know my friends.
The context was John was talking about how, as an experienced Binding of Isaac player, it's the game he can play while watching anime with subtitles. But Repentance is harder, and Vito jokes he has to switch to dubs. So it's
That's
sort
like
of
more
a sort of
me.
a.
It's like
Well-
me, actually.
I think I would have put this if it was more John. So I think I actually said John with Vito, but still mainly John talking about Binding of Isaac. Anyway, you
I
got it.
believe it because
You got it, Vito.
it gets hard.
All right, so how many do we have left?
It get hard.
Well, first of all, alternate title I almost went with for episode 50 was an empty support the developers DLC. An empty support the developers DLC. Fun fact, episode 50 of our podcast is seemingly the very first time the topic of Gen Con was ever brought up in our group, which I didn't even know what the subject matter of the convention was at the time. And John didn't know it was in Indianapolis. So like Andy, you mentioned that it was still going on in 2021 after we heard the news that E3 was going digital and PAX East was being canceled. So you mentioned that you had friends that go regularly and we were asking about it.
Yeah,
That was the first mention
nice.
in our group ever, apparently.
that's cool.
Pretty cool.
I feel like that might not.
So yeah, points.
That might not be 100% true because I'd floated Gen Con several times, and every time I floated, I remember John was like, "I'm down, let's do it," and then eventually it percolated.
Oh,
But
maybe you guys had talked about it before. It sounded very fresh.
maybe
all.
it was fresh.
That's all I
don't
can
know.
say. All right.
All right, so what Vito got? You won that one.
Yeah, what's
How many
the-
points?
I don't know. Did we get points there? I wasn't keeping track.
I guess points were a correct answer. I didn't keep track.
Oh yeah, so I won that.
Fine, I'll take the points.
So was that the last one?
That was the last one. Yeah.
Okay.
One. I honestly wasn't keeping track, but I feel like
I think
won
Vito
that one.
won. I think Vito had
Yeah.
like 3 points. I had 1.
Yeah, I had like a point. I'm done.
Yeah.
I had none.
That sounds about right. So Vito knows his friends.
I know my friends.
This is a continuation of my bad video games from last week, if you remember.
Yes.
There's more disappointment and misery. For the third time, because I bought this game when it came out, because I thought I'd like it, and I've tried playing it 2 times, and I've given up 2 times, and I'm like right on the edge of the third time. Started playing Outer Worlds again, because I just wanted something I could play that I can like
You
pause and
madman.
walk away from. And dude, it's just I'm like writing. I'll give a full review later. I'm writing down things that I don't like as I go along.
my
but
God.
It's
Ooh.
just so boring. The gunplay is
That is the
like a 5 out of 10.
the New
I would
Vegas
say.
one, right?
Yeah,
The
except for
Obsidian.
even putting in the same category is great. It like boggles. I mean, obviously, I'm sure a lot of the people left, and it's probably not, the same studio.
Well, I meant between
Right.
like that and the Wild.
yeah, you're
Outer
right.
Wilds.
Obsidian, yeah. It's crazy. It's the same studio because besides exclusively the writing, everything else is like a 6 out of 10 for me. I'm struggling to keep going.
I get
but,
you.
Hey, that's what I've been doing this last week.
From what I remember, that game is like front loaded, so you get this like sense of like, oh, this is gonna be good, and then as you said, it kind of gets more boring as it goes along, and you
By like the second planet, of which there aren't very many, but you've figured out the entire gameplay structure, like up and down. Like
Mhm.
how it's all gonna go from there. I did not.
Yeah,
I did
like I said,
not
I'll get
dislike
into
the
it when we
game
have more time
like
next
you
week.
did,
But I mean, it's just you. I found a gun in the first planet. I've not changed from it. I had no need to. I just only reason I'm like using it is because I like the way like the way it looks. Armor seems almost inconsequential. You spend is a fairly robust character creator, and you can't go in third person. You're in first person the entire time. It's just so many things suck about that game.
let me throw.
I bought it.
Let me throw an idea at you. For the next playthrough, you play on easy mode. You make a dumb character. You go high strength, and you just try to kill everybody. Because when I did that, and granted, I beat the game before, but I beat the game in like 90 minutes, like 2 hours maybe.
I believe it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I beat
And
the
maybe
game on a
I'll
normal
do that
playthrough, and I played it through, so I guess I didn't dislike it enough to stop, but I totally get all the complaints one could have about it.
I think me and you talked
Yeah,
about
I
it
guess
on a
so.
previous podcast, Flask.
Oh, we've talked
Yes.
about it before.
Oh, we did.
I want to save most of my points for an actual
Yeah,
in-depth
sure,
that's fine,
discussion,
that's
so I
fine.
won't go any further.
All right. All right, next game. I'm going to host a blatantly stolen game from Whose Line. I can't remember what they call this game, but Questions Only might be the title. The key thing to remember
I
here
think
is
might
that
be it.
your response must only be in questions. And the role-playing format here is that I'm going to select one of you
God,
guys.
I'm gonna fail.
I'll probably just go down the list in the Discord, and I'm going to give you a video game character, and that's, you know, it's a loose guideline. That's who you are. Whatever you say doesn't necessarily have to be related to that, but that's who you are. Then the scene is that somebody enters, and it's the next video game character, the next host. Whenever somebody loses, I'll make an annoying buzz noise, and we'll move on to the next person. Each time your opponent loses, you gain a point. So try to remember how many points you get, because it might move fast, and it'll be hard for me to remember. Does everybody understand the
What if we
basic
do not
premise?
know the characters?
Then just do your best. But I think you'll know most of these characters.
I think I'm tracking.
So we don't have to do like a voice or something.
You don't have to do a voice.
act
It's
as
just
the character.
That's just to give you
Okay.
like some juice to think about like what kind of questions you want to ask. Even
Right.
I'm not gonna like fault anybody for not even acting as a character. I'm just saying that's the theme.
Yeah, the questions
All
are
right.
the important part.
John, you are the Dovahkiin
Yes.
from Skyrim, and entering on stage left, coming up to you, is Flask as Warcraft from Tomb Raider.
Wait.
And typically the person entering would ask the first question, I think.
Okay. What are you doing in this tomb?
I heard word of dragon shouts here. What brings you?
Sorry, I might have counted. You might not notice if you haven't watched a lot of Who's Line, but like trying to rephrase statements into questions is usually not okay. I might have allowed that if you hadn't had a clear statement break there. So
So they all have to be questions.
Yeah,
Okay, I
every-
thought like I'd answer and then put a
everything.
question.
No,
All right,
and-
yeah, that's what I thought. All right,
Everything is a
Okay,
question.
that's fine.
So Flash, you got a point.
rough.
That's the only time I'm going to keep track of points until we're done. So everybody keep track of your own points. Vito,
All right.
remember that Flask is Laura Croft, and you enter as Carl Fishburne from Sniper Elite.
Where
I wish
the
you gave
Nazis
Carl
at?
the name.
Where the Nazis at?
Why are you looking for Nazis in an ancient tomb that was sealed off until I walked in?
Why aren't you?
Do you think that Nazis still exist in forces large enough to like go on archaeological digs?
Aren't Nazis into ancient relics and caves and stuff?
Who won World War II?
Sorry, Vito. Flash thoroughly stumped you. So Flash remaining as Laura Croft on stage when Greg enters stage left as Isaac Clarke from Dead Space.
I go first, right?
Typically, yeah.
All right.
That would have been a good first question.
Have you seen Nicole?
Sorry, I didn't hear what Greg said.
Oh, where's Nicole? Have you seen Nicole?
Who might Nicole be?
Where's Nicole? The marker tells me.
What's the mark?
You asked the same question twice.
Oh,
Ooh,
you
okay.
can, okay. All right. I didn't.
John, Laura Croft is still in the room when you come in.
She's so confused.
When you come in as Princess Zelda.
Laura, what are you doing standing in this room for so long?
Wait, you know my name?
Don't you know? Everybody knows your name. You're famous explorer Laura Croft.
Even a princess like you knows who I am. I'm a Tomb Raider.
What the fuck?
That was not a question.
It was a part of the previous question. It was like a semicolon of the previous question.
I'm gonna cancel that. I think that
All right.
I think that was if it's not immediately obvious to me that it's a question, I have to use it as my witness, even if I might sometimes be wrong.
All right.
You had a good run of it. Vito, we're gonna have you enter. Remember that, John. John, who are you? You're Zelda.
I'm Zoltar.
Vito, you're entering as Roman from GTA 4. Nico's cousin.
Hey, are you single?
What are you? Some sort of gobloid?
You never heard of Yugoslavian before?
Did you just make that land up?
Do you want to go bowling?
Of course.
What have you done with Link? Give him back to me.
Link? Is that the name of a strip club?
What is Ganon paying you?
Cousin.
Cousin?
All right. Greg, John is still Zelda when you enter in as any character from Heavy Rain.
I don't know Heavy Rain.
Do your
that
best.
much. Fuck. I don't know. I don't know the Heavy Rain characters. So
I'll take it.
I can actually. Okay, I got it. Have you seen my son?
That's what I was gonna say. That's where you gotta start.
Have you seen the Triforce?
Do you know where the murderer is?
It's like an AI.
There's a murderer?
Didn't he kidnap my kid?
I don't know, man. I'm sorry.
Great.
I don't know nothing.
Great. You're doing a very good job as playing as any character from Heavy Rain.
Yeah.
John, sorry about that.
Hold on. Can I switch it up with the next person? Can I be a new character?
No, sorry.
from Heavy Rain?
Well, I mean,
You said I can't-
sorry.
you
Yeah,
said you
yeah,
can't-
yes. You
Heavy
can
Rain.
be a new character from Heavy Rain. Yes.
All right, cool. All right, I got.
Flask, you're entering in as Ripto from Spyro.
Do not know that character. I mean, I know of the character.
Well, the good enough.
Have you seen a little purple dragon running around here?
That's pretty good, Ripto.
Oh, you like smacking your wife around a little, don't you, buddy?
Why do you assume I'm married?
Have you seen this man's boy?
Do you even know what species of being you're talking to currently?
Do you know what species you're talking to now?
Aren't you human?
Aren't you human?
Greg, I'm going to cancel that because that's twice in a row you just rephrased.
Yeah,
You can't just say the same.
I was going to let the
mix it
first
up,
one.
but that's
I let
fine.
the first one slide.
I was about to go very
fun.
hard.
I like the energy of the first one, so I let it slide. But when the second one came up, that was too conny. You know what I mean? I had to stop it there.
Yeah.
So
Do you guys know who I was playing for that second? I was playing that fucking
cop.
detective.
yeah, you're
right?
playing
Yeah, the
the
cop.
cop who Heavy Rain spoilers.
All I remember
is the killer.
he goes to the beginning and some guy beats the shit out of this girl in front of him. That's
No,
all
that
I
was the perfect
remember.
line delivery.
Like smacking your wife.
All
around a
right,
little
Flask, you're still Ripto from Spyro. When Vito enters stage left as Octane from Apex Legends.
Hey man, you know where I could huff some gas?
What kind of gas
What
are we
the
talking
fuck?
about?
What'd you say?
What kind of gas are you talking about?
I'm just trying to get fucking high, man. You know where I could find some like strong shit that's just gonna fuck me up?
Are we allowing that?
No. Your first
Too
you
much?
answered in a statement and then a question. Like you answered his
Transition to a
question and then you
question,
asked
yeah.
a question. Like
Yeah,
if you're
yeah,
writing
yeah.
that out, those would be two
All right.
sentences.
All right, tough game.
Flask, you're still in as
Tough
Ripto. Greg, you're coming in stage left as Papyrus from Undertale.
You have a bone to pick with me?
Are you a fucking skeleton?
Have you seen my brother Sans anywhere?
Isn't Sans a a type of grammatical or punctuational thing?
I'm also looking for a small boy who seemed to be lost down here.
Oh, that.
Sucks to be you.
Oh, you're right. Fuck. I don't know grammar that
No,
good.
you're
Sorry,
doing
everybody.
well.
I speak English ain't my first language.
John,
Does the question have to be like a proper answer to the last
it
question?
doesn't, but it's better radio if you try to make it flow somehow.
Yeah, it's like rule of funny.
Yeah, rule of funny.
Yeah.
John, you're entering in, and Flash, you're still Ripto. John, you're entering in as
Ripto, the man who just asked questions.
Kiryu.
From Yakuza?
Hear you?
Yeah, from the Yakuza series.
Strong talking, this man.
What are you? Some sort of cave demon?
What are you, some type of human demon?
I've been told you're going into the city and harassing the tourists. You must
that's
stop.
nice.
That was not a question.
Yeah, you're right. It wasn't, I guess.
You're right about
I guess I shall. In my head, I was said, "Why are you going to the city and harassing tourists?
Yeah.
You must stop."
It's tough, man.
It is tough. It's a hard game.
You're right.
It's tougher than you would think.
Vito, you're coming in as Alucard.
From
Hey,
Castlevania.
what's my name backwards?
Is it just Dracula?
What the fuck?
That's a hard one to accept, Flask.
What?
I guess that's fair. No, I'm gonna allow it.
Is it just
Hey,
Dracula?
Yeah.
What's your name backwards?
Why would I have ever spelled my own name backwards?
Why would they name me backwards Dracula?
Did your father love you, or
I got
Greg, you are
nothing about
No.
these characters.
Greg, you are entering in as the Master Chief.
Oh fuck. What year is it?
what year do you think it is?
Do you know what planet I'm on?
Isn't this just Earth?
I'm looking for the flood. Have you seen them? That would be a sentence, so never mind.
All right, we're gonna do.
This sucks because Ripto doesn't talk like this, and that's fucking me up.
I don't know Ripto. This whole time I don't know what Ripto does.
Ripto is just asking questions.
Well,
You just rip stuff.
And Ripto wouldn't even know what Earth is. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Do the Spyro games take place on like Dragon World?
You think they take place on Earth?
I don't know what planet they take place on.
I'm gonna safely say they do not.
They do not
Okay.
take place on Earth.
we're gonna do a final round here. I'm gonna reset. Flask had to run away with Ripto.
Somehow,
I'm randomly selecting Greg.
boringly.
You're gonna start as Chrono from Chrono Trigger.
I've never played Chrono
That
Trigger.
sucks.
I don't know what the fuck that is, bro.
That
That's
sucks.
the game, man. It sucks.
Oh my god.
And Vito is entering in stage left as Sackboy.
What time is it?
Hey, bro, have you played my mediocre game?
Have you played my game where you make
Have you-
stuff?
Have you
You
seen my
should
teammate
you
Robot?
should you have to answer like the question that I'm asking?
We already covered this, I thought.
Well, why are you repeating
All
the
right,
same
okay.
question then? You didn't answer my question, bro.
Nobody gets points for that.
What's
You
the
got-
last thing?
Nobody gets points for that one.
What the fuck were you talking about? All right.
All right. Let me say clearly for the final round. like we said earlier, it's kind of the rule of funny. Like you don't necessarily have to answer their questions, but it's better to stay on track if you can. So we're gonna reset for the final round. Greg, you're gonna play as Princess Peach. Vito, you're coming in as Kratos from God of War.
Okay. Where's Zeus?
Who is Zeus?
Oh, you don't know the god of lightning?
I think there is a. I don't fuck. I failed. Never mind. I was gonna
All
answer
right.
this fucking statement.
John, you're coming in as Agent 47 from the Hitman series.
You can talk to anybody.
Dude,
I put
character,
Sackboy
yeah.
against Chrono earlier. Those are both silent characters.
Do you know the name of my target?
Is your target Zeus?
Is that a code name?
Do you think they'll ever solve the problem of male pattern baldness?
They're both bald characters, by the way. That works.
Who is this?
This
All right, John.
Is that allowed? You can't just ask who is this.
Well, see, my line of reasoning was I was trying to talk to HQ, and clearly Vito was HQ,
okay.
so he was like, he was in my own line. Originally, I was going to say, like, how'd you get in this frequency or something? But
Oh, okay.
I didn't have that long thing.
It's all right, John. You're still Agent 47 when Flask is entering as Tamba.
Oh, shit.
shit.
Do you have any good rocks I could smash?
Don't you know, rocks are really good for throwing at the target.
What if I don't have a good throwing arm?
I got nothing.
All right, last character. Greg, you're entering in as Daxter from Jack and Daxter.
Oh.
hey, have you seen my buddy Daxter?
You are Daxter.
Aren't you Dexter?
I think
Just run back in.
I think we
We can still keep
I
going.
think we can still keep going. Flash just asked you, aren't you Daxter?
Do I have a bump on my head?
How do I even determine what a bump is or isn't on an Otzel?
I think I got a concussion.
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
All right, I wasn't keeping track, but I feel like Flash won.
Yeah, I got 11.
Easily. It's very hard to talk in questions.
He really is.
Well, it's harder to talk in questions and try and like do it in the character's
character.
way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you can just come with questions. You know what I mean?
I feel like half of mine didn't feel good as the character because I didn't know Ripto at all. Also, I didn't know Tomba.
Flat.
Tomba don't talk either.
That was
Tomba
fun.
don't talk.
A lot of those
Okay.
characters didn't talk.
A lot of characters didn't talk, or they said like 5 words.
Flat.
That was a fun game, though.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. I probably let
That is
let
fun.
it go on too
I
long.
feel like I
but
would-
It was
yeah.
good.
I would enjoy a second go at it in the future,
Right.
maybe.
I generated a lot of those characters by finding a website that was like random character generator, like random video game character generator, and I got like 5 or 6 deep before I was like, this isn't really working. So then like 10 or 15 of those characters were characters I just thought of off the top of my head. That might be good choices.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I thought they were good. I think even if you don't know the character, which I didn't know like half of them, it's like almost more.
Well, yeah,
fun.
that's why like I wasn't gonna just give somebody a new character when they said they didn't know it. I was just like, that sucks. You're going in.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Greg, I think if I were to give an MVP of the game, even though Flask won, Greg Greg's performance as any Heavy Rain character was really good.
Scraping Heavy Rain for anything you could remember.
I was almost gonna breach Proto and like give you a hint, Greg, but I really wanted you to start with, "Have you seen my son?" And you totally did. That was like the best place to start.
Well, yeah, that's why I was like, oh, fuck. That's why I was happy, because that was the only thing I know about him, was that, and he, like, chops his finger off or something.
Yeah.
So then I was like, wait a minute.
Ethan, that was the...
Can I change it? Because I know this cop he watches a girl get the shit beat out of her.
All right.
What?
Go ahead.
What is Ripto's species?
I don't know, dude.
I think he's, like, a dragon person.
Is he also a dragon?
He's not a dragon. He's like, I don't know what the fuck he is, but he's from a different
he's an axolotl.
Dragonkin.
I don't know if they have a deep lore in Spyro. He seems to be an original creature, but he has magic powers, and he's kind of an asshole.
Some kind of mythical dude.
That was one of the random characters generated. Not by my brain.
All right.
She's like a little tiny guy.
Oh, he's small. Okay. I would have used it. If I'd known that, I would have used his smallness.
Yeah, he's a tiny guy. We move on into our next game, Flask Fecal Sequel. And in this game, Flask is going to give everybody the idea, and everybody will have 5 minutes to prepare a response. We only get one response, and then Flask will judge the winner.
Yeah.
So without further ado,
you sounded really far away for the first half of that. Just so you
sorry,
know, like,
my bad.
Yeah.
Do you want to repeat it?
No, it's just Fecal Sequel. Each person in turn will pick a game that someone else likes and pitch a shitty sequel to that game. It must cause as much emotional damage as possible. We want info like what developer is making it, what changes there will be to the formula, how the story will continue, stuff like that. Even better if the details are framed like they're in a news story or, just whatever, something we're looking at on the podcast. You don't have to do that, though. You can just do it however you want.
All right, so we're reconvening.
5 minutes.
Everybody's back. We've just had our 5 minutes to prepare. Flask, you're going to set the mood by going first.
Okay. Yeah, I came up with the dirty bomb that would affect everybody, I guess, but like mostly Greg and me, because dirty bomb. Which is that Capcom has scrapped Resident Evil Reverse. So, that game looked like it would suck. But what's this? God. What's this? They're making Resident Evil Outbreak 3? But they're calling it Resident Evil Outbreak. No file, no number, just Outbreak, which, they do that.
They're rebranding it, all right.
They're just going for a reboot. I mean, it's actually developed, of course, by Neo Bards Entertainment, who did Resistance and Reverse, so it's that studio doing it.
All right, listen, that's fine. All right.
Its art style is like the cartoonified style that they showed off. Wait a second, they scrapped Reverse and they slapped the name on Outbreak. So it's like they slapped the name Outbreak on an alternate version of Reverse. I mean, you don't play as the original Outbreak characters in this or new characters, but the assortment of RE characters that were going to be in Reverse originally. They also use the same environments they already had, but they sort of cordon them off to make them a linear path. They did away with the multiplayer arena deathmatch gameplay from Reverse, so they just drop you at the beginning of the path, and they have you coordinate with the other players in your squad to get to the end, and you get points along the way for killing zombies and monsters that inform your score at the end, which you are scored at the end. And most importantly, you can pick up documents along the path that tell you the story of the level you're playing through. And there's no other story delivery in the game apart from these documents, of course.
Flask, you just fucking told a tale-for-tale thing of Resistance, my man.
The game is not sold separately. It's packaged alongside Resident Evil 4 Remake.
Oh, fuck, dude.
And that's Resident Evil Outbreak 3.
Outbreak 3, dude. I kind of like it.
Painful.
Definitely painful. I have something really painful.
All right, Greg, why don't you go next then?
Ready? John! Good news! Your favorite game just got a sequel!
What's that then?
It's a hit sequel to the hit game. It's The Binding of Isaac, Hive Busters. Created by the Coalition. They've had to scrap a few things and move things around. Now it is a 3D Souls-like third-person camera behind the back. Tears, we had to phase them out for sweat because we did not want to make it look like a baby was crying. We thought that was a little immature. But different sizes of sweat balls will shoot out of Isaac's skin. It'll be great. You'll love it. We're gonna add a multiplayer. We're gonna call it Isaac's Factions. There's gonna be 2 factions: Isaac with his brothers and sisters versus his mom and his school bullies.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Right.
It's going to have a campaign, as you know, a 4-player co-op campaign. With 3 bots. With 3 bots if you don't have any friends.
Oh, I'm in.
And you cannot turn off the bots. There are branching stories with different choices. Every choice you make will affect the story, and there are 16 different endings in this game.
Oh, God.
3 months after launch, we're going to release the Unbinding of Isaac, a battle royale mode which will have multiple seasons with 2 characters, sweat types, cosmetic. We've also been talking, and we've gotten a few collab events with hit games like Marvel's Tumbo 3, Among Us, and Fortnite. We will, of course, be adding microtransactions in the form of sweat colors, hats, and outfits for Isaac and the rest of the crew. I think you'll like this game, John.
I'm
Is that Game
$90
Pass?
$70 game, by the way.
I don't know.
Oh,
what more
okay.
excited
Have to keep up with the times.
the
Of
4-player
course.
co-op or the Unbinding of Isaac.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna pre-order, but I'll see when it comes out.
Yeah, you never know until you check it out.
I got a
You get 2 hour it.
Vito.
All right,
Shit.
go ahead, Andy.
And Flash, you might want to get in on this one too. Vito, have you
Sure.
seen the news about where they're taking Doom after Eternal?
Oh no.
You're not going to guess the new developer. Just go ahead and try to
I'm
guess.
sure I won't.
It's not it's not id?
No, dude. They gave it to Don't Nod.
Fuck, don't not. That's a bold move. That's a lateral move.
So this is
You mean wait.
to
You
be
mean
fair, this is
don't comma nod?
Yeah,
unconfirmed.
it's 2 words.
Yeah, Don't Nod. Yeah, this is unconfirmed, but it was in the NVIDIA leak, and we're getting a lot of confirmation on 4chan. So, bear with me here. But apparently it's going to explore the Doom guy origin, or, as he was known then as Doom Boy, when he was like 15 or something like
Doom
that
lad?
in high school. Yeah. Before the tagline is, before there was a Doom guy, there was a Doom Boy. So it's pretty straightforward. It's going to be a narrative-heavy adventure game exploring Doom Boy's queer side that we never see in the Doom Eternal line of video games.
All right, I'm starting to dig it.
I don't see a problem with it so far. And
Yeah,
if you do, you're wrong.
You're a bigot.
Well, no, I don't see a problem with that. I guess it's just it sounds kind of exploitative. I guess like in the first chapter, Doom guy's brother like kills himself. And
Fuck.
yeah, so sorry, spoilers for Life is Doom.
Doom Bro.
Yeah, Doom Bro. Yeah, Doom Boy's brother Doom Bro kills himself.
Doom.
and you can really see how that like starts his like hatred towards demons.
It's like the personal inner demons of identity crisis.
No, actually, it's the physical demon of his brother who killed himself, so he went to hell.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Damn. All right, I'll pick it up.
It has a soundtrack though that's going to be by a bunch of indie artists that you've never heard of, but you're going to pretend that you really liked after you heard this game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd buy the OST. I haven't heard the game yet, but
Right. That's Life is Doom. Keep tuned, by the way, for the comic sequels. They're going to come out.
Life is Doom.
It'll bridge the gap between Life is Doom and Doom 2016 in graphic novels.
Nice, dude.
Looking
Alright.
forward to that.
Cool.
You should have said, instead of indie, you should have said like K-pop or something. That would have been fucking hysterical, dude.
No, I could,
John,
but I could definitely see like strings and guitar underneath brutality.
Absolutely.
Anyway,
I'm
Vito,
gonna
go
pile
ahead.
I'm gonna pile on John over here. I don't think I could beat
Pile on
Greg.
though.
That was pretty good, and I think we went sort of the same route. But you haven't seen any of the info that's been leaking about Gears of War 6?
No.
Oh, I can't believe that.
Just the
well,
tepid
it's
no.
gonna be developed by Coalition again, so that's good. They did pretty good job. But it's gonna be exploring like an evolved faction of the Swarm, called the Herd. And they're sort of like the Swarm, which were sort of like the Locust Horde. But these guys are blue. And they say cool things like bussin' and no cap. Also,
fuck, dude. All right, now you got me in.
Okay, but that's not all though.
That sounds like straight from a marketing meeting. Like, oh, and they say cool things like bussin' and no cap.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, we got rid of executions entirely. We got rid of all blood. It's now got a T for teen rating. We're trying to go for like, the Fortnite audience here. Open world campaign. Multiplayer includes many microtransactions.
Vito, I might have to disqualify you because like you're not allowed to just
This
steal
is
like
actually,
a real game.
I can't just describe an actual game.
No, I'm kidding.
No, but
Go ahead.
it's different though because
We're calling it Gears Immortal.
Here's the thing: the new audience, the Zoomer audience, they weren't really relating to like those lame old characters like Marcus Phoenix and Dom and Anya
Like,
and
who
all of
cares,
them.
right?
Ugh.
Yeah, we got a new protagonist. He's hip. He says funny things. He says he's funny. So basically, what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna have. Are you ready for it? Tracy Morgan starring as
Vito
himself. We got
Vito
yes,
won.
that's right. We got Tracy Morgan as himself fighting the Herd, who are sort of like the Swarm, but they're different. In Gears of War 6. Get ready. Bussin', no cap.
Morgan.
Yeah, all right.
I don't want to keep fighting.
Damn, that hurt be bussin', dog.
that herd be bussin'.
That herd be busted, Liz Living.
Yo, get out of there. I'm about to drop the hammer. For real, dog.
For real. All right, Flask. Wow, that's gonna be hard. But
Yeah.
ultimately
really
you have to
hard.
select a winner. Well, hang on, no,
Oh,
John
hold
hasn't
on, hold on.
John
That
hasn't
ain't
gone
good
yet. Yeah, my bad.
John's
my
been
bad.
so
John.
just reserved to getting pounded on this
I
whole
know,
time.
this is going to be tough to follow up all of these. All right, this one's for Andy. I wrote this as a series of like news story articles that we would find. I just posted
Like a
them
series of
on-
tweets,
God.
updates.
Hold on. So the first one is Disco Elysium IP bought by EA.
Oh,
However,
no, come on,
don't fret
no.
because the publisher promises that the series will keep its roots
Okay.
and that they understand
okay.
what players like about the game.
Well, it's just a new
Oh,
publisher, right? I mean, it's just money, more
Yeah.
money.
It could be
I mean,
good,
Could be good. It's just more money, right?
right?
Oh, come
Further in
on.
the week, we find Disco Elysium 2 will now have microtransactions, specifically allowing player to spend the new tequila gems to go back in time
on
and
now.
maybe redo a decision or a dialogue option that they messed up.
Well, that's good.
It's unclear exactly how the tequila gems will be unlocked. It seems like there is some sort of watch ads while you play system, or you could simply buy them outright. We're still gotta wait for more information.
I'm
on that.
reading here
Okay,
that
so there are options.
I'm reading here that they stripped out quick save and quick load so that you couldn't just do that.
Oh, well, yeah, of course. Also, Disco Elysium 2 is now to be a free-to-play live service game, and we're getting reports that the game will actually release in a series of chapters
Oh my god, my soul.
over the course of the next, reportedly, 10 years.
I mean, that could be okay.
10
right? I mean, it's a
10
narrative.
years. They have a 10-year
10
plan.
years? I could be dead by then.
Oh
my god, 10 fucking.
But that's a lot of content, though, right? Wink?
How are they going to
that
add
is
how many
chapters for 10
chapters?
years?
Unfortunately, though, for a lot of us, I think some of us have problems with this less than others. Disco Elysium 2 is going to be an Epic Game Store exclusive for the first year of that 10-year
That's the
plan.
Well,
That's the
you know,
worst one.
That's okay because it's a free game and you can just play it through
That's
the
the
thing.
hilarious
You know, it's
thing.
all right.
It's an Epic Game exclusive that's free.
It is a free game. However, hold on. You know they got to make their money. So, I mean,
Right.
lastly, this is the last thing we've heard about the game so far is that they are adding a battle pass, and the battle pass does include additional dialogue options, like boosted levels of the clothes, and then what they said is just more. So we don't know exactly.
Now,
what the
do the
more-
clothes
It
affect
can be
gameplay? Are
anything,
they
yeah.
do they talk to
Yeah,
you?
they definitely affect gameplay.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, the additional dialogue options can give you into certain areas of the game that you wouldn't be otherwise.
I must admit, I kind of hope they would be cosmetic, but okay.
Emotions locked behind paywall. God. Additional dialogue
All
options.
good.
I can be the person I want to be if my wallet is big enough.
Yes.
Those were good.
Flash,
Oh,
you have the hardest job of the night, I think, judging all these excellent answers to your prompt.
Yeah, and by excellent, terrible.
yeah. So we had Greg with Binding of Isaac sequel, right?
Right?
Yup.
That was good.
You had Andy with wait, what was yours?
Life is Doom.
Life is Doom, of course.
Yeah, he's on his queer side.
Yeah,
Vito, what was
Exploring
yours?
Side.
Where's
What's
this
that,
demon?
What was yours, Vito?
Mine was Gears of War 6,
Gears of War 6.
starring Tracy Morgan. Yeah.
Right. And John's is Disco Elysium 2. There was so much fucking information to process.
That's
It was just like
take a moment.
it was just like piling and piling on the trash.
Maybe we shouldn't even. Should we even release this segment on the pod? Because what if somebody
They're gonna
listens?
Takes
take
our
it. I know that
ideas.
a
What
lot
if the
of higher
wrong
ups listen to
person?
this.
Yeah. What if the
You know
wrong
what would an
person
amazing
listens to this?
bit if one of us just started describing a real sequel that's coming out.
Or, yeah, one of us did on
Well,
accident.
well,
just
I mean,
a year
It
from
would be
now.
me.
That's what I was making that joke with Vito, but like he could have very plausibly been describing Gear 6 right
I
up
bet
until
you're
the
not
Tracy
too far
Morgan
off.
thing.
True. Yeah, maybe Vito hits a little too close to home. In terms of,
Yeah.
I could see them. I mean, the Tracy Morgan thing is like out there, but damn. I like how Greg seemed to just pour out of him. Just like he has just vitriol stored up that can take the
good
form of a
energy.
game. I mean, I wanna see Life is Doom, which maybe is not the game that should win this, you know, in terms of like I want to see that game, Life is Doom. And Disco Elysium 2 is just a cavalcade of like the worst
Disco Elysium
decisions that a
2,
developer
of
could
all the
make.
things here, I think Disco Elysium 2 is the absolute worst outcome. You know what I mean?
Yeah. For the game itself, yeah. Damn.
Perhaps for that reason it should win.
They were all very, very good. I think my vote might be with Greg.
Well, that's a shame you don't have a vote.
Yeah, well, I'm just talking.
Well, if we're
out
doing
loud.
that, my vote's for Vito.
My vote's for John.
I'm just-
I'm gonna give
so
you a
mad.
point, and you give me a point back. Ah man, I gotta go with Greg.
Oh,
yeah.
I
The
loved-
Unbinding of Isaac.
Yeah,
The
I
Unbinding
love
of
the
Isaac.
progression.
Yeah, the unbinding of Isaac at
And-
the very end as the gut punch was great.
And just like envisioning a Dark Souls-esque game with Isaac from Binding, just a plain model, 3D model of Binding of Isaac's Isaac, carrying like a
gross.
sword around or something, shooting sweat
Shooting sweat
instead
out
of
of his
tears,
body.
and all of like the interactions you would have. Yeah, that was a good delivery too, Greg. I liked your whole
That was a fantastic little game, though. Everybody had a lot of fun. Frankly,
Yes.
that was one of the ones
I
when I read that premise, I was a little worried because how do you come up with something like that on the spot? But I think
so
everybody
quickly.
I think everybody did a great job with the 5 minutes they were
Dude,
given.
I could have probably, if you gave me like an extra 5 minutes, I could have pumped out like two more.
I feel that. I feel that, Greg.
My first, I actually spent like 4 minutes thinking of an Earthbound sequel, and then I was like, you
I
know
was
what?
gonna do Earthbound. For
It's kind of hard to do when you actually haven't played the game. So then I switched. I had like 2 bullet points on Gears of War 6.
Well, that's funny because
Which
my first inclination was Gears of War 6, and I chose not to because I was like, this is so hard to make funny because like it's already
gonna suck. Yeah.
This series has already gone down such a bad road. Like, how do I like exaggerate? You know what I mean?
It hurts already.
And they have announced Gears of War 6 already, just to be clear.
I don't think they.
They haven't. It's not official.
I mean,
definitely have
obviously,
seen.
it's like they're gonna work on it, but I don't think they've like. There's been no trailer where like 6 or whatever.
I also
But
almost did. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I before I went Resident Evil Outbreak 3, I almost went with Deck 9 getting a hold of Disco Elysium,
Oh man,
which
That
is
would've been good.
the other Donut's counterpart.
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, Gears of War 6 is not officially confirmed yet. I definitely
okay.
like read something.
Well,
that was-
the thing is, I believe
Maybe
they're supposed to be working on a game in between, so they can like whatever understand the Unreal 5 engine better, and then they're supposed to start working on Gear 6.
Well, that's good. They'll get that experience then.
I guess. I don't think they've even announced what the game is that they're making in between. So Gear 6 ain't coming anytime soon.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I guess.
For now.
You know we're all gonna buy it.
Shut up, dig it. Shut up.
All right, those were a bunch of really fun games, edited in an order that I am not sure of. So I don't know what game we just finished, but I had a lot of fun playing it. All right, before we go into the crowning ceremony, what's everybody's favorite game for the night? What game did everybody have the most fun with? It was a great night.
I liked the last one a lot.
I like
I
Jeopardy.
also
I
did like
don't-
Jeopardy.
I don't know what you mean by the
I like
last one.
Jeopardy.
I don't know what you mean by the last one
Oh,
because
I'm sorry. You're right.
Yeah, wait, what?
I like the Make Our Own Game sequel, and I like the Jeopardy one a lot.
Fecal Sequel, I believe is the name.
Fecal Sequel.
Yeah, that's the
Oh.
official title.
I
Fecal
picked Jeopardy though. I mean, they were all fun. I like Jeopardy.
They were.
Yeah, Jeopardy
all
was a lot of
fun.
fun.
they were all fun. Jeopardy was a lot of
I
fun.
mean, personally, I think like Retromag Recognizer
Retromag was
was
really cool.
fulfilling for me personally, and also Sorry, I guess Title Lock was like personally fulfilling. Retromag was like, I love doing the research for that one, but as far as like playing with my friends, I think the Jeopardy thing came off really fun.
Yeah, same. I like Jeopardy a lot. The Fecal Sequel was great content. I thought that was fantastic. I had a lot of fun with
Yeah, it
that.
surprised me even.
But I was going to mention my answer is Retromag. I thought that was a great, strong start to the night. Or maybe not.
or not.
I guess it might have been a great middle to the night for all I know.
Could have been a good finish too. Yeah.
Yeah, it could have been a big finish, yeah. But
Yeah, I
At
liked
the end of the
Jeopardy
day-
and I liked Retromag. Yeah.
at the end of the day, and after the end of a 3-hour recording session, we arrive at a winner. The winner of the Broken Campfire episode 100 variety show. A winner that could only be crowned once every 100 episodes. I mean, that just is what makes sense, right?
Jesus. I guess so.
So, it was a tight game. And there was a moment there where all of us may have tied out. I was kind of hoping that was going to happen, but it didn't. Instead, Greg, you just played too well tonight. You got 2 points.
Hell yeah! Did I win?
You
Is that
won.
what that
You won.
means?
You won, yeah.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes! I'm gonna go wake everybody up in my home. Yes!
You won the Broken Campfire variety show. And as your prize,
I am the Broken Campfire.
as your prize, you are honor bound to do 100 more episodes of the podcast until the next one. Congratulations.
Oh,
Got
Ugh.
Glad I didn't win.
Congratulations, Greg. In about 50 episodes,
Thank
it might
you.
just be me and you recording, but you're honor bound.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just happy to be here. I'm gonna be like Mr. House, just fucking hooked up in there.
Hell yeah.
Good.
Please kill me.
You said Mr. House, but I
No.
thought of Dr. House at first, and I was like, how
I
does
did
that...
too for like half a second.
Yeah, exactly.
Doctor House.
I must
Yeah,
have
like
missed
you know, like
that
the
episode.
show, the
Hugh
TV
Laurie?
show.
Yeah.
Oh, I never watched that.
I must have missed that episode where he's begging to.
Yeah, where he's begging to be
to be
killed.
unplugged and killed.
That's like every episode.
Yeah, true.
Well, after all that fanfare, let me also thank you, the listeners, for listening to us for 100 episodes, because I know you sure as hell didn't just start this one without catching the whole lore of our hundreds
It
of
would
hours
be
of content.
crazy though.
Yeah,
That
that'd
would
be
be crazy.
If so, you were probably lost during that whole title game, you know.
They're desperately scrolling back through the podcast, like, oh, I guess that was the title.
Yeah. And that was great advertisement, by the way, for the podcast, the title game. For those
Oh, yeah.
listeners who are new or whatever. And if you are new, I hope you join us for yet another 100 episodes. Like I said, it might soon be just me and Greg, but there will at least be 2 of us recording every week.
Yeah.
And
And that's how you
uh,
learn about
episodes.
video games.
Oh, okay. I was trying to make time for my brain to remember the thing. This is not our only celebration for episode 100. It's such a big milestone. We're also going to be doing a stream at some point. So keep an eye out for that. Twitch.tv/Broken Campfire. Without further ado, let's let our hosts go rest after giving their heart out. And I'm going to give the final word to our winner, Greg.
Yay! Everybody, thank you for listening to us for 100 episodes. I know I don't really do this a lot, and I don't really talk a lot during these, but it really means a lot that you guys listen to us, and we all appreciate it. Thank you and good night. Idiots.